welcome into another presentation of Arkansas Tech Baseball. I'm Caden Hauser, accompanied today with Jonah Procott, and we're here for the matchup of Arkansas Tech versus Southwestern Oklahoma. SWOSU comes into this game at 8-3 overall, Arkansas Tech 3-7. Pitching for Arkansas Tech will be Cole Dixon. He will start on the mound here in the top of the first, facing John Spoto, Landon Meyer, and Katara Wakui. Following them will be Zach Makarowicz, Rusty Wortman, Nolan McCrossan, Keaton Fisher, Eric Fufalas, and Jose Mendoza. Cole Dixon comes in with an 11.61 ERA and a 2.33 whip. He's 0-1. He's going to look to clean that up today. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Jonah, what do you think about today's game?
Yeah, I think we got a good matchup on our hands. You know, the defending GAC champions in Arkansas Tech and this slugging SWOSU offense that we saw yesterday in Game 1. Cole Dixon's brings a lot of experience to the Wonder Boys. Had a very good year last year, and this SWOSU lineup will be a tough matchup for him. I'm excited to see it.
As a former player of Arkansas Tech, I mean, you couldn't ask for a prettier day of baseball.
No, this is beautiful. Just a little bit of cloud cover, so it's a little bit easier on our outfielders today, and beautiful weather. Not too hot, not too cold.
Cole Dixon comes into this one. In his first game, he gave up 8 runs and 7 walks. As a former pitcher, too, what would you do kind of just to calm down and get into a groove early in this game?
The first thing you want to do is establish your fastball. You know, attack the zone early and then work your off-speed off of it. Work on some tunneling and keeping the hitters off balance.
Up to the plate is center fielder John Spoto. Comes into this game with a .333 average, and we are off to a good start. Arkansas Tech comes into this game 3-7, 1-1 in conference, looking to pick up a win today. Second pitch is drilled to left field. Backing up, will go to the warning track off the wall. Great start for SWOSU. Fire into second. Not a great throw, and he is safe.
Close play there by Kirby Jenkins, playing that off the wall. Almost got Spoto there at second. A little bit better throw, probably would have got him, but it's always tough to play with that big wall in left field there.
SWOSU comes out attacking early. Great start to the game for them. Already have a runner in scoring position, and that brings up third baseman Landon Meyer. He's batting .439 with a .520 OBP, and in 41 at-bats, he has 18 hits. Fires in a strike, and the first pitch is Dixon.
Yeah, these SWOSU hitters are hunting fastball early here. 3 pitches, 3 swings, all on fastballs.
Dixon with the delivery. Another one roped to left field. Will fall down in the gap. Spoto turns the corner and gets home on a bad throw. They turn second. Tag. Safe.
Ooh.
Phenomenal start for SWOSU. They pick up 2 doubles in the first 2 batters.
I thought Weston might have got him there at second. It was close. Must have just got around Vegas tag.
Attacking that left field. That one just barely dropped into a little bit of a dead zone. Kind of good 20, 25 feet behind third base. Fell into a good spot. Went home, couldn't get it. And Meyer advances to second. Now up to bat, catching an inside pitch almost, is Kataro Wakui, batting .317, the junior right fielder.
Hopefully we can see Cole attack here with his off speed and find that in the zone.
Second pitch of this at bat, right down the middle.
Just a little low there.
2 balls, no strikes, 0 outs, man on second. 1 run already given up in the top of the first. Dixon keeping an eye on second. Fires in a strike, gets the count to 2-1.
Perfect 2-0 pitch there. Fastball right on the outside corner.
Dixon just needs to settle down, trust his pitches early. Not the best start you could ask for, but it's definitely early enough to clean it up. But he almost catches that one at the mound. Hold at third. Good throw in from center by Zach Burrow. Holds the man at first and holds the lead runner at third.
Yeah, Cole looks like he went to his changeup there 2-1, just left it a little bit too high, a little bit over the plate for Kataro, and he made Dixon pay there.
This will now bring up the cleanup hitter, Zach Makarowicz, left fielder, junior, batting .436. At 39 at-bats, he has 17 hits, but no home runs. First pitch strike for Dixon.
There's that slider in the zone there.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Strikeout would be perfect, or a shallow pop-up to set up a double play. Don't want to bring in that runner from third. Pitch outside and away.
Kataro does have speed over there at first. Does have a steal on the year.
Gets a decent lead. Another one hitting the left. It's caught by the shortstop, too shallow. Perfect scenario there for Dixon. Gets an easy out, now sets up a potential double play opportunity to get him out of this inning with only one run given up.
Yeah, good idea to go inside there after missing 2 pitches outside. Kind of throwing off the hitter there, and it looks like he had jammed. Great sequence there from Dixon after yanking a changeup there, that second pitch.
Wakui looks a little more antsy over at first now. He might be looking to advance or steal to avoid that double play. First pitch inside for a ball.
Looks like Dixon is mixing it up a little bit more than the first 2 hitters.
Just outside, ball 2.
That was close. It was a good pitch. Good miss.
Runners on the corners. 1 out, 2 balls, no strikes. Dixon checks first. Keeps Wakui in check.
Rusty did have a good day yesterday, hitting .394 on the year.
This SWOSU lineup from top to bottom, it's all averages, just super high. Besides the bottom and Jose Mendoza, everyone else is 300 and above. Bats have been phenomenally hot to start this season.
It's very impressive, especially 11 games in.
Right down the middle for a strike. 3-1, building back. Hitter has a very favorable count. Dixon going to look to build back into this one. Nothing in the outfield. Try to keep it close and easy. Goes low, and that will load the bases.
Not the worst thing in the world there. You got force everywhere now. Would rather miss there than give him a cookie right down the middle. Still a double play opportunity for the Wonder Boys.
This now brings up number 33, Nolan McCrossan, junior first baseman, batting .474. Sends a foul back our way. Gives Dixon a favorable count to start.
Crossan did have a home run yesterday, so don't want to leave him anything too good.
A grand slam would be quite the tally for this first inning for SWOSU. Another low pitch. 1-1. If Dixon can get out of this with just 1 run given up or maybe 2, that would be ideal for the Wonder Boys. Don't want to put themselves in too much of a hole already in the top of the first.
Yeah, the SWOSU lineup just jumped all over him, the first 2 guys on those 4 fastballs that he pitched to both of them.
This is what you want. Turn 2, and it skips under the glove, and instead of turning 2, that's going to bring in 2. SWOSU now leading 3-0. I think we're going to chalk that up as an error on 14. That'll be on Cole Dawson.
Yeah, that's a rare one from him. He's a Gold Glover there at short. Probably the best fielder they got on the team. Just must have took a weird bounce on him and went right under his glove.
Looked like it took a maybe a little funky bounce getting off the grass back into the dirt there at short. And it's a little bit deflating for the Wonder Boys early in this first inning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been a lot of big momentum that this offense needs going into the bottom of the first here. But it looks like the Wonder Boys are going to have a tough one today so far.
Now up to bat for SWOSU is going to be Keaton Fisher. He's batting .410, 3 doubles and 16 hits on the year. Sends a rope into left center. Can't get it. Falls into the gap. Back to the wall. Brings in 1 run. Rips a double. Keaton Fisher with a phenomenal hit there. SWOSU 4-0.
Yeah, and here comes pitching coach Michael Mueller out to talk to Dixon just to slow him down a little bit. A lot of unfortunate things going on. Just give everybody a little bit of time here to kind of reset.
All of these hits, I feel like they've had, like it's been pulled to left center. We haven't seen anything go right so far. It's all been pulled to that left side of the field.
Yeah, it was a good piece of hitting there from Fisher. Going opposite way with that outside fastball.
This brings up Eric Fafoulis to bat. He only has 10 at-bats, but he's batting .600, so six hits out of 10 at-bats, not too bad. Has 8 runs also and 6 RBIs. Got 2 runners in scoring position, second and third for the DH Eric Fafoulis. First pitch outside for a ball.
Need Dixon to hit his spots here. Just try to attack that corner. If you miss, you miss. So be it. You got a base open with 1 out.
Another one outside.
Looks like he's trying to do that. Just barely missing there.
As a pitcher in this scenario, whenever you have the pitching coach come out in the first inning like this, what's that conversation like there out on the mound?
Usually he's just giving you time to just kind of calm down, slow down. Like we need our starter to go at least, 4 or 5 innings, especially at the D2 level. And it's like, just need time to slow down.
Off to a bad start with Fafoulis, 3-0. Fires in a strike, gets it to 3-1.
Expect him to go back to the fastball here.
3-1. Goes low and gets a strike. Fafoulis thought he had the walk. Umpire brings us to a full count. I like that call there from home plate. I think that was caught the bottom of the zone there. Good call.
Yeah, it was a good pitch inside. Kind of did the same one that he threw 3-0.
Ropes one. That's the first hit we get into right field. That'll bring in 1, and they'll hold at the corners. SWOSU continues with the hot bat.
Yeah, just not a lot of things going right for Dixon here. He keeps making pitches, but just the SWOSU lineup is hot, and when you're hot as a hitter, that baseball looks like a beach ball. When you're cold, it looks like a bottle cap.
You can see Dixon's a little frustrated, definitely. I mean, as most would be, and they're going to take another time. Try to talk this one out. Dixon does seem a little flustered.
Yeah, a lot of unfortunate things going on here. Could have had that ground ball double play and completely got out of this inning with only 1 run given up, but now it's 5-0, and this SWOSU offense has just laid it on them. And, they're about to turn over the offense here to the top of the order here, too.
Like you said, just little things, like even just that double play or things besides that could have limited this to not being a 5-run inning, but just an unfortunate turn of events. And now Arkansas Tech facing a 5-0 deficit, and head coach Dave Dawson, who got tossed yesterday, is out to have a talk.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to pull Dixon here. He's just had Weston Johnson go out there to talk to Dixon to give him a little bit of time for this reliever to come in here. And hopefully get Dixon out of this jam. Just an unfortunate start for him.
It's not going to help that 11.6 ERA for Dixon. Rough outing today. Gave up 8 runs through 6 innings, and now tacks on 5 more through just a third. Dixon's going to look to improve the rest of this season, but hopefully the Wonder Boys can recover in this game, bring it back. And whenever they do get the bats up, hopefully they can chip into this lead. Maybe not get it all back in one inning, but just slowly build back into this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of game left. Obviously, if the Wonder Boys don't go down 10, we'll be playing 9. So hopefully the offense can respond here in the bottom and just send this pitching staff that they got their back. Looks like number 25, Austin Marcardini, is coming in to relieve Dixon, the 6-foot, 175-pound junior from Bakersfield, California, formerly from Allen Hancock College. And to try to get Dixon out of this jam here, get the Wonder Boy offense out there, and hopefully they can replicate this SWOSU offense in the bottom of the first.
Has a 4.39 ERA coming into this one. Looking to chip that down. Also only has facing 1 out. As a pitcher, you got runs on. You've given up 5. As the new guy that's coming in, what's going through your head?
Just try to get a ground ball. There's 1 out guy on first. Just if you can throw some off speed, they're jumping all over the fastball right now. So if I could get some off speed in the zone, throw these hitters off, and get myself a ground ball, hopefully give Cole Dawson another chance here to turn 2 and get him going so he's not thinking about that error early.
I'm sure that one's got to be eating at Dawson, that skipper at short, but got to shake it off and get back. Like you said, it's the top of the first. Lots of baseball left. Plenty of opportunities to make it up, especially whenever they do get the bats up. He's in the 2-hole on offense. Plenty of opportunities to get right back in this game.
Yeah, this is the perfect guy to get the ground ball to. The struggling Mendoza, probably the one guy in this offense that is struggling. Definitely don't want to pitch around him. I'd just go right at him, try to throw some off speed in the zone, get them off balance, and get yourself a ground ball double play and get out of here.
He's batting 143 through 28 at bats. Is going to be the guy that you can try to attack for sure in the zone. There's a ball on the first pitch from Marcardini. Hopefully can attack the zone, roll 2, and get out of this inning. There's a runner. Pull second. Tag. Got him.
Great throw from Johnston there.
Perfect throw from home.
Not a great first and third play there from the Bulldogs. Not a lot of action there from the third baseline. Didn't give Vega a threat to cut that ball off and kind of throw down to third and save, SWOSU's runner stealing from getting hosed. But great throw from Johnston there. Great strong throw.
And then not too pretty of a cut that time from Mendoza. Helps out this Wonder Boy defense a lot, picking up that out, getting 1 runner off the corner. And now you have 2 outs. Anywhere you can get it and get out of this inning. Outside for a ball, pushes it to 2-2.
Yeah, this would be a big strikeout here for Marcardini and get this Wonder Boy defense off the field and hopefully get that offense rolling.
This will help Marcardini out a lot. Only has to face 1 batter and he can get 2 outs. Makes the play himself. Simple throw to first. And that'll get us out of the inning. Arkansas Tech trails 5-0 midway through the first. Up to bat for the Wonder Boys will be Zach Burrow, Cole Dawson, and Tyler Sardelli.
Welcome to St. Mary's Regional Health System, your trusted healthcare partner in Russellville. Since 1925, we've grown alongside our community, providing compassionate care to generations. With advances in technology and a dedicated team, we continue to evolve, driven by our mission of making communities healthier. Thank you, Russellville, for allowing our family to care for yours. St. Mary's Regional Health System, making communities healthier.
And we are back for the bottom of the first. Pitching for SWOSU will be number 11, Josh Dolich. Comes in with a 2.25 ERA, 1 whip even. He's 1-0, pitched 8 innings, given up 5 hits, 2 runs. Up for Arkansas Tech will be Zach Burrow. He's batting 200. Just looking across these Arkansas Tech batting averages, not as good as the SWOSU. SWOSU's very hot with the bats, but that doesn't mean Arkansas Tech can't have a good day at the plate. First pitch strike right down the middle for Dolich.
Arkansas Tech has had a tough schedule going in to conference play here, coming off a 4-game series against number 2 ranked Central Missouri.
That pitch taken for a ball puts us at 1-1. Yeah, that Central Missouri trip, that was not easy, especially to start the season. They also played in Houston with some pretty big games at the Astro Stadium. I know this is Arkansas Tech team that's highly touted, coming off back-to-back conference championships, and even though they have that 3-7 record, they're still looking to build a very successful season.
Yeah, and I expect them to. You know, that just a slow start here in the Baz, which is very uncharacteristic for them.
Ropes one into left field, gets down. Thinks about turning 2, will stay at 1. Good start to the inning for the Wonder Boys. Great hit for Zach Burrow.
Yeah, I expect the pitcher Josh Dolich to fill up the zone today. He's got 12 Ks on 3 walks, so a 4-to-1 ratio there. Hopefully the Wonder Boys can jump all over these strikes that Dolich is throwing them.
Up to bat now will be Cole Dawson. First pitch strike, like you said, filling up that zone. He has been very consistent around that so far through 1 batter. Looking to continue that with Dawson. The 1 to Dawson, shows bunt. Pulls back. Gets us to 1-1.
Burrow is a threat over there at first. I expect Dolich to give him more of a look here.
Gets one through the gap between third and short. Gets 2 runners on. Good hit for Cole Dawson. Arkansas Tech building some momentum with the bats.
Yeah, it's good to have 2 guys on for all-region first baseman Tyler Sardelli. Hopefully the Wonder Boys can capitalize on this and get some momentum in their favor.
Sardelli does have a lot of pop on his bat, but he's batting 167 coming into this one. 6 hits, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. Also has 5 walks. Fires in a first pitch strike.
Yeah, and Sardelli's got all the talent in the world, and like I said earlier, you know, when you're hitting good, the ball looks like a beach ball. When you get cold like that, it looks like you're hitting a bottle cap. And right now, it's a bottle cap for Sardelli. Hopefully, we can turn it more into a beach ball here.
Second pitch comes way short. Both runners go and both get to the next base. That pitch came up really short.
Yeah, it looks like he spiked a curveball there, and that was a tough one for Rusty to make a play on.
Now we have 2 runners in scoring position, prime time to make up some of those 5 runs that was given up in the top of the first. Wonder Boy bats are starting to wake up. Low and inside. This is unlike Dolich so far, just filling up the zone. Now kind of going away from that. 2-1 here.
Yeah, a couple of hits early on your first 2 batters could throw off your confidence as a pitcher right away.
Gets it over to first. The cover is there, but will bring in a run and advances to third. Now Wonder Boys trail 5-1. Sardelli picks up an RBI.
Yeah, good on Sardelli to bring it to the right side there and give Burrow from third an opportunity to score. Certainly did his job there.
And this will bring up the cleanup hitter, Levi Martin, redshirt junior right fielder, batting .226 with a home run.
Dolis drilled him in the head.
So we won't get to see much at all from Levi Martin. Now brings up Derek Rocket. He's the sophomore DH, left-handed hitter, batting .313. Second highest average that the Wonder Boys have in 16 at-bats.
Looks like Dolich is struggling to find that curveball early here. He's kind of throwing it all over the place, spiking it, leaving it high there on Levi Martin and drilling him in the head.
Wonder Boys aren't going to complain.
Oh, they'll take all the base runners they can get right now.
2 on, no out. Down the first baseline, can't come up with it cleanly, gets 1 out, but also brings in a run, advances to second base.
Yeah, good job by Derek Rocket there, bringing it to the right side again. Kind of the same thing as Sardelli, giving that runner from third an opportunity to score.
Now will be number 4, Kirby Jenkins, left fielder, batting .281 in 32 at-bats. He has 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. First pitch drops a little too low for Blues liking. 1-0.
Kirby had a lot of success last year with runners in scoring position. Hopefully we can keep that up here today.
Second pitch goes high, 2-0. Wonder Boys looking to continue to chip into that lead. It's 2-5. And just like that, it's only a 3-run game. Throughout this game, they can continue to chip in at that lead. Got to have some pitching maintained on the other side. Another ball, runner goes to third, no throw. Wonder Boys set up with another primetime position.
Another curveball that gets away from Dolich there. Tough play for Rusty, the catcher. He keeps throwing it, even though he doesn't have a feel for it right now.
3-0 Dolich. Let's see what he brings. He has a runner on third. 2 outs. And he doesn't even give one close to the zone. Gives a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, very uncompetitive pitch there. I expect the pitching coach to come out and talk to his guy, slow him down, kind of like Mueller did in the first inning for the Wonder Boys.
This will now bring up the catcher, Weston Johnston. It's a redshirt freshman batting .357. That's the highest average for the Wonder Boys in 28 at-bats. He has 10 hits, 8 RBIs.
Yeah, Weston's off to a hot start here in his redshirt freshman year. He's got a good frame behind the plate.
Quick talk there at the mound. 2 outs, just looking to get out of here with not too much damage dealt.
Yeah. He's kind of all over the place right now, and Wonder Boys are taking advantage on the ones he's throwing right down the middle.
Runners on the corners for Weston Johnston. 2-5, Wonder Boys trail. 2 outs. Got a clean pitch to hit. Can't get it. Runner steals. Gets to second clean. Not a great throw. Now you have 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, Rusty pump faked on that one. I think he took a look down third base line and then decided to throw it down to second anyway, but got to be decisive in your decision making.
Jenkins picks up another stolen base. He's 6 for 6 on the season, and he nails him.
There's another one that gets away from him.
Weston Johnston gets hit, loads up the bases for Brendan Bard, third base senior. He's batting just 59, but that doesn't matter when it comes to this game. He can clean it all up right here.
Yeah, he's got more experience than anybody else on the field. Fully expect him to do some sort of damage here for the Wonder Boys.
First pitch foul.
Jumps all over that first pitch fastball.
If you can get any just type of hit here, that'll bring in 1 for sure, possibly 2. You have speed on second. Be a big help to this 3-run deficit in the first inning. 0-1 goes inside, ball's loose, no runners.
Yeah, he's sticking to his bread and butter in that curveball, even though it's been a while since he's thrown it for a strike. But you got to keep the hitters off balance somehow. Can't just force feed them fastballs.
The 1-1. Popped up down the left field line. Stays fair. Routine play in left field. Wonder Boys get out of there with 3 runners on. Scored 2 runs. They now trail 5-2, and we'll be back at the top of the second.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore these state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Back for the top of the second. SWOSU back to the top of the lineup. John Spoto is back up to bat. Went 1 for 1 so far with a double to left. New pitcher this time, though. And he sends it to left again, going back to that wall. Gone! John Spoto is jumping all over this game. Has a double and a homer in just 2 innings.
Yeah, tough start from Macardini there, just trying to get ahead, establish that fastball, but John Spoto just jumped all over it, went opposite way with it.
First pitch goner for Spoto. This confidence for SWOSU at the plate has to be at an all-time high. Even got it over the left field wall. They send another one that way. Landenmeyer did that last inning. Tries to make a play in left, but can't get it. Is Jenkins. Fired in, hold him to 1.
Yeah, good effort there from Jenkins. Love to see your guy out there laying out for the ball, but just came up a little short on that one. Good on Burrow to get it in before Meyer could turn and head to second.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting some slight deja vu here. This feels like the first inning all over again.
Yeah, I hope you're absolutely wrong.
I mean, jumping over early pitches. Home run and then a single. Macardini needs to slow down. Now facing Wakui. Fires in a ball.
Yeah, I believe Meyer and Spoda have seen a combined total of 6 pitches between them and 4 at-bats, jumping all over those early fastballs.
The 1-0 to Wakui. Sends it down the left field line and foul. Brings us to 1-1. Lots of offense early in this game.
That would be a timely double play here for the Wonder Boys if they can get Wakui to roll over here. And this sweat early.
Nice frame at home, but can't get the strike. Brings it to 2-1.
Yeah, looks like Macardini went with the changeup there, just a little outside. Good spot for that, though.
Sends it through the gap between first and second. Holds at second. Runners on first and 2. They have no outs.
Yeah, I went back to the fastball there, and that's definitely what Katoro was expecting. Hold that one to right field. Needs something to kill this offense.
In 11 at-bats, they're 8 for 11. They get a bunt down to advance the runners. Go 1. Get the 1 out. Gets the runners to second and third, though.
Good tough play there by Johnston.
Laid down a pretty good bunt there.
Yeah, absolutely did his job. I got second and third with 1 out. Couldn't ask for anything better. Especially when you got to face the whole lineup where everybody's hot.
This will now bring up Rusty Wortman. Got walked in his first at-bat.
Macardini hit his spots here.
First pitch to the outside. That's a good pitch. Just couldn't get the call.
Yeah, great pitch. That's that changeup again. Just fading out to the outside part of the plate there. And couldn't get a call.
1-0 to Wortman. Sends a high flyer to right field, looking for the tag from third. Levi Martin fires. They get the double tag, brings in a run, and advances the runner to third. Now 2 outs. SWOSU gets their 5-run lead right back.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you got to try to limit the damage as much as you can here if you're Macardini.
McCrossan batting .474, back at the plate. Takes a first pitch ball. He did go 0 for 1. He was one of the few in their first time through that didn't pick up a hit. Wonder Boys now looking to get that third out on him in this inning. Sends it down the third baseline, foul. The 1-1, 2 outs. Sends a little dribbler to third. Gonna try to run it out. Safe at first, brings in a run.
Super unfortunate there for the Wonder Boys. Macardini throws a great changeup, righty changeup, and it fisted him, got him inside. Just little tappers like that, little bleeders. That's brutal. You hate to see that. Great play by Barr there to almost get him at first, but just unfortunate.
I mean, it was put in a perfect spot right where Macardini couldn't get it in time. Couldn't get it at third in time either. Brings in another run. First pitch ball here to Keaton Fisher.
Not a lot of things going the Wonder Boys' way early in this one.
The 1-0 to Fisher. Lines one into the right gap, and he can't come up with it cleanly in right field. He's going to run home, get into third. The play at the plate, safe. SWOSU picks up another run on an error in right field. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. And Fisher gets all the way to third.
Yeah, the wheels are coming off here at the Baz, and these Bulldogs are just chomping at the chain for more runs, capitalizing on these mistakes from the Wonder Boys, and just things are bouncing the right way for the Bulldogs.
A 5-run inning followed by a 4-run inning for SWOSU. Now batting is Eric Fafoulis. Thinks about going on the first pitch, won't, takes it for a strike.
Good to start him off there with a off-speed breaker in the zone. Get ahead early in this one.
Second pitch. Thinks about going at that one too, but won't. Gets strike 2.
Yeah, went right back to that breaker, and Fafoulis has no intention of hitting that one.
0-2 with 2 outs. Looking to get out of here. Got a runner on third. Looking to avoid letting him cross into double digits. That one travels too far. Brings it to 1-2.
Yeah, good 0-2 pitch there. Went back to that breaker. I wouldn't hate going back to it again, just making it a more competitive pitch.
He's got Fafoulis on the ropes. Sends it down the third baseline. Foul. He thought about going at those first 2 pitches. Didn't like that third. Goes at that fourth. He's got him where he wants him to get a good out here.
Yeah, he's got his bat sped up now. Threw a changeup there, and Fafoulis was way early on that one, so he can throw anything here.
Sends it into center. Nice play in center field from Zach Burrow. Diving catch, gets the Wonder Boys out. Gave up 4 in that second inning, but it's topped off with a great play in center by Zach Burrow. Wonder Boys trail 9-2.
Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
Here for the bottom of the second, Wonder Boys are trailing 9-2. SWOSU has 10 hits through 2 innings. Arkansas Tech with 2 runs, looking to chip back into that lead again. Up to bat is number 1, Drew Vega, batting .208, the redshirt sophomore second baseman. Hopefully getting the Wonder Boys off to a hot start in the bottom of the second. Sends a foul back our way, 0-1.
Yeah, they need some sort of momentum here to keep up with this SWOSU offense. Obviously, it's going to be an offensive game today, especially after knocking Wonder Boys starter Cole Dixon out early.
SWOSU all over the field just has ultimate confidence right now. Sends a foul down the right line. Even in defense, I'd say they have good confidence. Even after giving up those 2 runs, they had bases loaded and got out of there with giving up nothing.
Yeah, if I remember right, I don't think they even had an error yesterday, so they've been playing stellar defense behind their pitching as well.
It's going to be hard to beat no errors in a lineup with these averages. That's pretty nasty. That pitch will also come back foul our way. Vegas fighting.
Yeah, baseball is such a confidence game. Like, if you got confidence, you're going to be a good baseball player. When you're hot in baseball too, and Southwestern Oklahoma is certainly hot.
Top of the zone there for Dolich. He's going to try to find that curveball this inning. I'm assuming he's not going to go away from it. He sure didn't in that first inning. Couldn't really find the zone, but he's looking for a change of scenery here.
Yeah, the Wonder Boys should be hunting fastball here. They shouldn't be swinging at anything off speed.
It looked like Dolich just went more fastball this inning, or at least at the start, then going off speed.
Yeah, Vegas just battling with these foul balls, but looking to get something in play here.
Sends one right up the middle, won't get through, has a chance to run it out. Safe! Good call from the first base umpire. Gives Arkansas Tech a good start to the bottom of the second.
Yeah, and they needed that too. Good thing Drew's fast, and now they got speed on first too.
Zach Burrow up to bat now with the redshirt sophomore. 1 for 1 in the first inning. First pitch to him, fouled back.
Yeah, it's always nice to have your 9-hole on for the top of the order with no outs. Good job by Vega to get on for them.
Arkansas Tech started this inning, like you said, started at the 9. SWOSU started at their 1 at the beginning of the last inning. We had 3 less runs. They worked through that lineup again. Arkansas Tech looking to work through their lineup just like SWOSU does, and hopefully this time put some more runs on the board.
Yeah, that was the most competitive breaking ball that Dolich has thrown in a while here, and Burrow falls that one off.
The 0-2 sent to right field. That will get down for a base hit. Holds at second. Runners on first and second. Good start for Zach Burrow to this game. 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
That'll be interesting to see if the Wonder Boys stay with small ball here and go bunt to move them over, or if they decided to just swing away and, hey, we got 7 runs to make up here, so why not just swing for them? But it is early in this one, so Dawson is a great bunter.
It's also pretty quick. He has 4 stolen bases. I'm sure they will go with that bunt. Beautiful bunt down that third baseline. Runs it out on a bad throw. They send one home. Can't come up with it cleanly at first. Send one to third also. And Dawson is up to second. Wonder Boy crowd finally has a little bit of energy here at Baswell Field.
Yeah, they need to take advantage of that mistake now. And two runners in scoring position with no outs. All-region first baseman Tyler Sardelli up to bat again. Need to capitalize on this. Get any sort of momentum.
Bring in a run early, no outs, runners in scoring position, second and third. We were talking about that bunt from Cole Dawson. Wasn't a sacrifice and turned into him being on second.
Yeah, he's an amazing bunter.
First pitch strike that time from Dolich, looking to calm down, settle into this inning. No outs, got 2 on. Breaking ball comes in there. Won't give him the call. Be 1-1. Good hold by Sardelli. Third pitch of this at-bat is in the dirt. Runners stay. 2-1.
Yeah, Dolich has really struggled to throw his off speed in the zone here, and it's starting to make it really easy on these Wonder Boys hitters. Just looking for anything fastball.
Got 6 runs to make up. 2 of them are on base. Sends one up the middle. Won't squeeze through. That'll bring in a run. They do get it cleanly to first, advances a runner to third. With just one out, they've brought in 2 runs.
Yeah, 2 at-bats for Sardelli, 2 RBIs, 2 rollovers to the right side. Can't ask for much more out of your 3-hole. Obviously, it'd be nice to get on base there, but you still bring in a run and doing a job for your team.
It's going to show it's an out on the scorecard, but out of their 4 runs, he's driven in 2 of them. Good start for Sardelli. Brings in Levi Martin. He got hit in his last at-bat. Starts this one off with a ball. Second pitch to Martin. Goes outside, 2-0. Wonder Boys are doing good with the bats. I mean, 4 runs. They have a runner on at third. Still having a chance to chip back into this game. Sends a high foul ball and will go out of Baswell Field.
Yeah, it makes it easy on the hitters when the pitcher can only throw 1 pitch for a strike, though.
Makes you wonder how long Dolich is going to last. He's given up 4. He's throwing a lot of pitches. He's faced a lot of batters.
Looks like the Bulldogs do have someone in the bullpen.
That pitch goes high, 3-1. He gives up this run on third, potentially a walk here too. That'd probably call for definitely at least a talk at the mound and potentially a pitching change.
Yeah, he's only at 36 pitches, but none of it has been efficient at all.
That one goes high, 5-pitch walk. Looking down at that line for some movement. Looks like coach is going to
It's like they're trying to set up another bunt defense here.
They're going to keep cool in the bullpen. Not going to bring it yet. Got a runner on first, runner on third. On the corners, 1 out. 4-9. Wonder Boys trail. Up to bat is Derek Rocket. He'd love to send a rocket into the outfield and bring in these runs.
Yeah, anything to the outfield here would be great for Derek. Try to keep it from not doing a inning double play here.
Sends a rope down the first baseline, just pulled foul. Brings us to 1-1.
Rocket having a good sophomore season at the plate, 294, slugging 353, OPS is 647.
Sends one first base side, second baseman can't get to it, brings in 1. Send a runner back to the corners, right back where they were, but they have another run in the tally, 9-5. 1 out. Brings up Kirby Jenkins.
Good job by Levi Martin there to get from first to third on that little weak grounder to the right side. Second baseman was playing more so up the middle. That was an interesting play by SWOSU's part. Especially on the lefty like Rocket.
Jenkins' first pitch has one he could have took, but will watch. Takes first ball strike.
Yeah, there's that curveball, and he finally lands it for a strike. Jenkins not looking for that whatsoever.
Getting a big lead at first is Rocket. Sends one with some air on it to center field. It's traveling. It will get down in the gap. Bounces off the wall. Center fielder can't come with it cleanly. Runners round third. Pull into third with a run scored. 2 come in for the Wonder Boys.
Just what they need. A big timely hit from Kirby Jenkins, sending that one out to the warning track. Jumped all over that one. Wonder Boys have some momentum going here.
And that will bring out the pitching coach. And I'm no mathematician, but I think that's going to be the end of Dolich this evening.
Yeah, not a strong start from him. Struggled to land his off-speed in the zone, and Wonder Boy hitters were just looking for that fastball.
That curveball there, that was the first one that was placed pretty nice right there in that last at-bat, but didn't end up working out too well for him. Wonder Boys chipping right back into that lead. It is now 7-9, just a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, it looks like he did go back to that curveball there on Jenkins when Jenkins hit it, but he just hung it after throwing it for a hanger in the pitch before that. Not a great idea to do that. Give Jenkins a pitch he already saw, and he made him pay.
It was looking like that might have been a fly out to center. Runners were a little hasty to run with it, but that ended up traveling very well, got all the way to the track.
And Jenkins has some power, too. I don't even think he barreled that one up, and it still made it to the track. Obviously showcasing that speed with the triple as well. Now SWOSU's going to bring in Jared Adams. 6'5", 230-pound graduate from Jefferson, Georgia.
He's going to try to calm it down and bring SWOSU right back into this. I'm sure Wonder Boys have some confidence flowing now here at home.
Yeah, I'm sure if you took the over on this game, you'd be ecstatic.
16 runs scored.
Offensive battle in this one.
Southwestern Oklahoma now, number 35, Jared Adams.
Jared Adams comes in with that 6.59 ERA. Comes in with a runner on third. He's holding a 2-run lead. Up to bat for Arkansas Tech, number 5, Weston Johnston, redshirt freshman. First pitch strike, had a little bit of heat on it.
Johnson's one of the Wonder Boys that coming into this game who has been hot at the dish. Looking to keep that going against Adams.
Takes a big cut at the second pitch. Can't connect. 0-2.
Adams working quick here. Not giving Weston any time in the box.
Third pitch foul. He came with 3 fastballs, it looks like, getting right to it.
Johnson is way behind on all of them.
Third pitch grounded to second. Will bring in a run.
Great job to get his hands inside on the inside fastball and poke it to the right side there, allowing Kirby to score from third.
On all these scenarios where they've had one of those runners on third, they've got it to that right side of the field every time. Makes it easy to bring in runs.
Yeah, I think they're 4 for 4 on that. Just guys doing their jobs. Love to see it. What an answer from the Wonder Boys so far.
Bard will take a first pitch strike. We're almost back to where we started. Started the inning with Drew Vega, and he's now on deck. Bard takes the first pitch strike. Adams going to work early.
Yeah, Adams has given up 12 hits and over 8 innings pitched, or just over 8 innings pitched.
Bard sends that one to center, routine. And that will bring us to the end of the second inning. Wonder Boys with a phenomenal inning. Rack up 6 runs on plentiful hits. When they come back next inning, they'll be back to Drew Vega where they started this inning. Wonder Boys trail 9-8.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore these state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Here for the top of the third inning, Wonder Boys now have their third pitcher in. It will be the redshirt freshman, Zach Moss.
The University of Kentucky bounced back. Moss looks to keep the Wonder Boys in the game and try to stifle this SWOSU offense.
Moss looking to bring some structure to this game. First pitch in the air to right. Can't get it. Falls into the outfield. Picked up cleanly, though. He'll turn two. Not a good throw. First pitch attacked from Zach Moss.
Yeah, very catchable ball there. Looks like Martin misread it a little bit in the sun. Ended up landing behind him. Unfortunate start for Moss.
Good start for Jose Mendoza. He's got that low batting average of 143, but picks up a nice hit. Now brings him back to the top of the inning, and a man they probably don't want to see today, and that's John Spoto.
Yeah, just like the Wonder Boys did in the bottom of the second, they got Drew Vega on their 9-hole for the top of the order, and they did some damage. So hopefully it's not the same here for the Bulldogs.
Right versus lefty matchup here for Spoto favors him. Now facing a 1-1. He's had an at-bat in all 3 innings so far. As a runner in scoring position. That pitch floats in. Good pitch that time from Moss.
A good curveball there. Backdoor curveball on a lefty. Lefties don't like to swing at that.
1-2, looking to limit the guy in scoring position, getting out on the board here against Spoto. That one travels too far inside, puts us at 2 apiece.
Yeah, it sets him up for the outside corner, though. You can go change up fastball outside. And
the 2-2 goes high into the net. Runner will advance.
looks like he tried to let that one eat, and it just got a little away from him.
Full count, runner on third.
Hopefully it doesn't let that affect him. We can reset and get right back into the strike zone here.
Spoto has had a day so far. 3-2 to the leadoff batter. Foul ball tipped back to the backstop. Keeps us at a full count.
He's got some good movement on that curveball there. Nice sharp movement. Spoto exactly couldn't pick it up, but he falls it off anyway.
3-2. Another foul ball extends this at bat for Spoto. 2 for 2, batting 362. The 3-2. Another foul ball. Keeps fighting.
A good job by John here to keep himself in this at bat. Moss looking for that punch out pitch that he needs. He's got Spoto swing happy right now.
Travels too far outside. Spoto won't chase that one. Good eye. Puts runners on the corners.
Good at bat from Spoto there. Having himself a day.
Stays at 2 for 2. Picks up that walk.
Myers also had himself a day. Moss looking for a timely strikeout here while also holding Spoto on first, who has speed.
Meyer batting 440. Takes a first pitch ball. Top of this lineup has been so effective for SWOSU. Top 3 hitters are Spoto, Meyer, and Wakui. They're 6 for 6 today. Meyer takes one inside. Pushes our count 1-0.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think the Bulldogs have had runners on in every inning so far in this series. Can't exactly remember a 1-2-3 inning for the Wonder Boys yet.
Runners on the corner. Deliver from Moss. Foul ball.
Well, that just gives credit to this Bulldog offense. They've been some tough outs this whole series. Not chasing anything out of the zone and getting theirs when it is in the zone.
And this success at the plate for SWOSU is expected with these batting averages that they hold. Like you said, through 11 games for them to be holding these averages, that's impressive, and they're showing why today. (3-1). Moss doesn't want to get the bases loaded here. He's probably going to give Meyer something to hit. He does not. Comes inside. Ducks on the pond now for Meyer.
Hopefully Moss can reset here and go get himself a hitter. Go get an out yourself.
Kotaro Wakui doesn't have a home run on the year, but has 2 triples, 4 doubles, and 13 hits. 15 now, including today, and there will be a mound visit trying to get Moss to settle down.
Yeah, Kotaro has had 2 singles today, scored on both of them. Talk here from Michael Meyer to Michael Mueller to slow down Moss. Try to get him to go get an out somewhere.
I mean, they keep having these good innings at the plate, and then it's just not followed up with the pitching. Getting that momentum up, building it. Got it 8-9. It's a 1-run game. And then it's altered a little bit now because now you have bases loaded. Facing Kotaro Wakui. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Good first pitch. I like the placement there. Just can't get a swing on it. Brings it to 1-0.
Yeah, it's hard to start an inning when you got a misplaced ball in right field and the 9-hole hitter ends up getting a double.
Second pitch, good placement again on that outside part of the plate to this left-hand hitter. Can't get it, 2-0.
Now you just got to be thinking, let your defense work, find something in the zone, make the hitter beat you.
He does just that. Good play at second. Goes to short to first. Out. Gets the double play.
Nice plays by Vega there to make the dive and play, and then turn to Dawson at short, and a good transition from Dawson to get it to Sardelli. Close play at first there, but nice turn.
The 4-6-3 double play helps out big time, brings in only 1 run, and now the pads are clear. You have one man remaining on third, and that brings up number 2, Zach Makarowicz. And he's 0 for 1. He has one walk, got out on his other out bat. It's a good position for the Wonder Boys to get out of here with not a lot of damage dealt.
Yeah, Moss is going to go back into the full here. The guy on third, no threat to steal.
Moss did exactly what we needed in that last at-bat, letting the field work, just giving him something to hit. Fielders made a phenomenal play.
Great curveball there to find the edge of the corner.
10-8, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Moss to Zakarowicz, can't find the zone. It's 2-1.
Zakarowicz being very patient here. He didn't flinch on that curveball in there for a strike either. He must be looking for something.
Moss comes with the 2-1. Travels too far outside. 3-1, not wanting to give up a walk here.
Yeah, this would be a big out for the Wonder Boys.
Gets that walk. Makarowicz picks up his second of the day. His 1 out was too short. There was a pop-up. Now he has runners on the corners.
Yeah, I expect him to go right after Rusty here. Just trying to make him beat you once again. Let your defense work.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs. First pitch is taken for a ball. Zach Moss starting to settle down. He's looking good after that double play. Gives up a 4-pitch walk. Looking to get back into that zone here against Rusty Wortman. Now on rope to first, can't get it, squeezes through the infield. And that'll bring in a very unfortunate run for the Wonder Boys. Gets that lead to 3 for Southwestern Oklahoma.
Yeah, if you like offense in baseball, this is the game for you. Plenty of good hitting today, and these pitchers have just been pitching from behind this whole series almost.
This game had a start time of 1 p.m. It's 2:13, and we're only in the top of the third. That's some offensive baseball. This has been electric. Wonder Boys need to settle down on the mound. The bats have been great. You say same for SWOSU. First and second now for Southwestern Oklahoma. Zach Moss, the delivery. 1 sent to second. Easy play for the shortstop at second base. Wonder Boys get out of there with not too much damage. They only give up 2 runs. Brings this game 8-11 midway through the third.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore these state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
We are back for the bottom of the third. Arkansas Tech trails 8-11. Up to bat for the Wonder Boys is Drew Vega. He started that last inning. Won't have the same outcome here as he is out on a ground ball to short. Quick start, one pitch for Jared Adams. Wonder Boys with one out. Zach Burrows had a good day at the plate. He's picked up 2 hits. He's batting .273 now. Came into this batting .200, doing a good job of working that average. Takes a first pitch strike. Jared Adams takes no time getting the pitch out of his hands. Trying to keep these Wonder Boys on their toes. Chases one outside of the zone there, Burrow does. Now has an 0-2. Third pitch comes in. Says no go. Arkansas Tech 1-2 here for Zach Burrow. Jared Adams working quick as the 1-2 count, 1 out. Gets the third pitch strike looking. Arkansas Tech with 2 quick outs. Not looking good for them with the bat in their hands this inning so far.
Yeah, just froze Burrow a little bit there. Missed his spot inside, but it's going to do the job for him.
Cole Dawson up to the plate. He's had a good day up here. Also, just like Burrow, he's got his average up to .313. Takes a first pitch strike. Puts that one out of play. Cole Dawson gets a good swing on it. Now faces an 0-2 with 2 outs. Jared Adams looking to put this inning away. Sends another one foul. Will go out of play. Catcher and first baseman running for that one. Can't get there. Tech looking to avoid going 3 and out. That'll be the first of this game. Jared Adams has made quick work. The 0-2.
It's a good miss there by Adams. Fastball just outside. Doesn't quite catch the corner, but gives him something to work with here against Dawson.
Infielders thought they were coming off there. That was a good pitch. Just quite can't get the call. The 1-2, 2 outs. Puts it into play, skying out to right. Play is made in right field by Kotaro Wakui, and that is the first 3 and out of this game. Quickest half inning we've had for sure. Wonder Boys go down 1-2-3. Sends us to the top of the 4th as they trail 11-8.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU. Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
Back for the top of the fourth inning, SWOSU leads 11-8. Batting for SWOSU will be number 23, the second baseman, Keaton Fisher. Zach Moss still on the mound for the Wonder Boys. First pitch foul behind us. Had that first 3 and out in that last half inning. Wonder Boys looking to replicate that here, this time on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Moss is looking to get the Wonder Boys' first 3 and out of the series here. Unless my memory serves me wrong, they struggled to go 1-2-3.
The 0-2 looking for a punch out. Can't get it. Travels too low and inside. Pushes it to 1-2.
Just overthrew that changeup a little bit. Tried to put a little bit something on it instead of letting the grip do the work.
The 1-2. Fouled behind us.
Good fastball there around the outside corner.
Fisher doing a good job of fighting at the plate. Faced that 0-2. He's worked 2 more pitches out of Moss here. One-two delivery from Moss. Fouled off again.
Fisher's putting up a fight here. Moss is making some good pitches, but Fisher's just being pesky. Moss might have to get creative to get Fisher out here.
Just can't seem to catch up to these pitches so far. That one travels too low, pushes it at 2-2. All these have been foul behind the plate. Kind of seems a little late on it.
Yeah, he's mixing up his timing well. He's with fastball changeup to these lefties. And then he goes to the slider there and gets Keaton swinging.
Good punch out for Zach Moss. Picks up a good first out. Always like to see a swing and a miss strikeout to start half inning.
Yeah, lefties don't like big sweeping sliders like that too often, and you throw them late in the counts after they haven't seen it. It's usually going to freeze them or get swing and misses like that. Good pitch there by Moss.
Eric Fafulis up to bat now. Sends a liner into right center. Nice play made in right field that time there by Levi Martin. 2 quick outs. We're just talking about the Wonder Boys needing to pick up a 3 and out of their own. They're 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah, now they got Mendoza up to bat. You know, the coldest hitter on SWOSU's offense, which is saying a lot. He's reached base. Wants this game.
Had that double in his last at-bat. Takes a ball on the first pitch. Mendoza in the 9-hole, but hasn't had a bad day. He's gotten that average up to 167. Sends a liner into center, and it will drop into the gap. Picks up a single. 2 for 3 on the day for Mendoza.
Yeah, we're still going to have to wait for that 1-2-3, but I like what Moss is doing so far. He's attacking these hitters, making them beat him.
Brings up the man who's had a fairly good day, most would say. That's John Spoto. In his last at-bat, he got walked. Before that, in the second inning, he sent one over the left field wall. Takes a first pitch ball.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on the day with a double, home run, and a walk. Wonder Boys are Moss looking to get Spoto his first out of the day here.
If he gets on here, that sets up 2 on for Landon Meyer. He takes the ball. Meyer's had a good day also. Moss would really like to get out of here with these 2 outs.
Good breaking ball there by Moss. Completely freezes Spoto. I don't think he has any interest in hitting that.
Foul ball dribbled off to the right side. Arkansas Tech 1-2 count. Trails by 3 in the top of the 4th.
Expect Moss to either go back to that slider or just set up something outside with his fastball.
The 1-2 from Moss. Goes with a fastball. Traveled probably a little closer to the middle than he would have liked. but gets away with a foul ball, 1-2.
Yeah, those sliders slowed it down a little bit, and he was behind on that fastball there. Be interesting to see if he goes back to the slider or.
Runner at second, good throw, tag, gets it at second.
Great throw by Johnston there.
Might be not the worst scenario for SWOSU that keeps Spoto for next inning with Meyer, gets the 1-2-3.
Absolutely.
For that next inning, Arkansas Tech gets out of there with technically the 1-2-3, and they now trail 11-8 coming into the bottom of the fourth.
Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Jared Adams stays out for another inning, has a 5.74 ERA now. He's been pitching good. Liner sent out by Tyler Sardelli. First pitch attacking. Good start to the inning for the Wonder Boys.
Yeah, Sardelli having himself a day. 1 for 3 now, but he has 2 RBIs.
Just roped that first pitch, came out attacking. Good start for the Wonder Boys. Jared Adams has been moving so quick on the mound.
It looks like we're going to get a pitch hitter here for Levi Martin. Going to stick with lefties.
He'll bring in number 37, Braden Watkins, redshirt senior out of Chandler, Arizona.
Formerly of Adams State University, who SWOSU faced earlier this year.
Keeping that right versus lefty matchup. First one travels outside for a ball. Sardelli getting a decent lead over there at first.
He's got speed over there. Always a threat to run.
Haven't seen too many competitive throws from home, I feel like, on SWOSU's side. Second pitch from Adams. Goes low, doesn't clip the zone. 2-0 favoring Watkins.
Yeah, Tech really likes their righty-lefty matchup here against Adams. Looking to get some runs on the board here and get rid of that deficit.
3-0 has a good chance to do it now. No outs. 3-0, going to give you probably a pitch to hit here, especially with 1 on. Doesn't want to give 2 on with an easy walk. But he'll do just that. Bat never even came off the shoulders there for Watkins. Came in as a pinch hitter. Just easy base for him. Now sets up Levi Martin up to the plate, the redshirt junior.
They're We're going to go and talk to Adams here with another lefty up.
You got 2 on. It's a 3-run game. Arkansas taking a prime position to cut into this lead. Braden Watkins comes in as a pinch hitter. Does his job. He came in the cleanup hole, but just takes a 4-pitch walk. Now we're going to see what Derek Rocket can do.
Single in his last at bat. Scoring an RBI on that one as well. Looking to time up Adams here.
Back after the timeout, Jared Adams still on the mound facing another lefty. He's got 2 on. No out. 11-8. Derek Rocket, the sophomore lefty. First pitch inside, but gets a strike. Favorable call there from the home plate umpire.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Derek lays down a bunt here, trying to advance the runners for Kirby Jenkins, who had that warning track double in his last at-bat.
Rocket has some speed on him, too. He has 2 steals on the year. He will go for that bunt. Can't get it. And he'll now have 2 strikes, put him out of bunting position now. Going to hit straight up here. Try not to get into that double play.
Yeah, just got a little bit stabby with that bunt attempt there.
Try to avoid anything hit near the corners. Try to get something to the outfield. There's a time called.
Looks like we got a balk by Adams. Or, no, I'm sorry, pitch clock violation by Adams.
That'll be the first of the day.
So I'll go as a walk in the count, so now it brings it 1-2.
Adams has been quick with his pitches all day. That's a little peculiar. 2 on. Sends one down the left field line. Stays foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs.
First base playing back there behind. So it'd be hard for Derek to get anything to the right side there.
Nice placed hit. They're going to hold at third. Great hit that time from Derek Rocket. And that puts some ducks on the pond for the Wonder Boys. No outs with a 3-run deficit. And that will bring up Kirby Jenkins.
Yeah, Rocket had a good at bat there and got his hands inside on that fastball and poked it the other way. Good piece of hit in there from Rocket.
Jenkins is 1 for 1 on the day, has a 3.03 average. First righty of the inning that Adams will face. First pitch strike.
Jenkins certainly has the most pop on the team.
Has 2 RBIs today, sends 1 in the air. That's really high.
It's going to be trouble.
That's going to drop in play and duds out because of the water in the outfield. What a hit that time from Kirby Jenkins.
Yeah, that's a tough play by the right fielder. He's playing deep in the right center gap. Long run for him. Second baseman must have got a late jump on it too. And it just plugged in the water out there.
Didn't look like much off the bat. It was soaring high. Thought it might have traveled foul, but it stayed in. Brings in a run and keeps those bases loaded. And that now brings up Weston Johnston, man with the highest batting average on the team. First pitch to him, foul down the right line.
Yeah, Kirby jumped over that first pitch and just missed it, popping it up, and that was a sky ball. I'm surprised nobody got to it, but Wonder Boys will take what they can get right now.
One of the worst scenarios you could probably ask for as a pitcher right now. You got bases loaded, no outs, facing the guy with the highest average on the team. Puts it at a 1-1. Good eye by Weston Johnston.
Anything in the outfield would be ideal right here.
Avoid that double play. Could bring in a run. Avoid the strikeout. That's the main priority here for Johnston. Has the 2-1 count is in his favor.
Adams has to attack Johnston here. Can't really mess around with bases loaded, no outs.
Almost puts one in play down third base line. Will stay foul. 2-2. On deck is Brendan Bard. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a 53 average. But in a moment like this is a crucial time to step up and collect a big hit. Rocket sent to center. Will be caught. There will be a triple tag. And they all make it. Brings in a run. Cuts this down to just a 1-run lead.
Good swing by Johnson there. Sends a laser out to center field. Adams left that one a little bit more over the plate than he probably wished he would have.
Beautiful sacrifice fly that time for Johnston. Picks up his second RBI of the game.
And Kirby Jenkins taken from first. Eliminates the double play opportunity. Now they're going to check third base to see if he tagged early. And they're going to say no. So that confirms the run for the Wonder Boys.
11-10, both teams in double digits. 21 total runs. Foul sent back that time from Brendan Bard. Bottom of the fourth, 0 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is high for a ball.
Big spot for Bard here. Be nice to get him going. Great for the psyche if he does any sort of damage here for the Wonder Boys.
Sends it foul down the right line, continues to battle.
Yeah, just got a little extended on that one. Getting a little jumpy.
This game has been back and forth all throughout. Both teams held a 3-and-out. Now dribbler sent down the line. They get the out at first, but pick up a run and advance a runner to third, and we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, good job by Bart to get something in play, and good job by Derek Rocket on third base there to make a decisive decision to just run home. And third baseman decided to go and get the easy out at first. And now we got a tie ball game here.
23 hits in this game for these 22 runs.
First opportunity for the Wonder Boys to get ahead in this one.
That was a questionable call at home. It looked a little outside to me, but home plate umpire disagrees. That'll give the 0-1 count in favor of SWOSU. Drew Vega up to the plate. Sends one foul, now facing an 0-2. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Puts one in play to short. Can't come up with it cleanly, and that'll give the Wonder Boys a lead. A 12-11 on an E6. Last thing you wanted if you're SWOSU, and the Wonder Boys have come all the way back, and they now have a 12-11 lead.
Yeah, not a great 0-2 pitch there from Adams. Left that fastball low, and Vega put it in play. Made the defense make a mistake, and Wonder Boys capitalize on mistakes made by the SWOSU defense.
Runner goes. Tag. Not there. Stolen base from Drew Vega. Puts another runner in scoring position for Zach Burrow.
Yeah, the Wonder Boys have really had their way with Rusty Wortman today. 3 steals so far.
Throws from home haven't been the greatest. Can't say the same on the Wonder Boy side. Weston Johnston has been throwing rockets. Another play for short. Let's see if he can make up. And he will. And that'll get us out of the bottom of the 4th. Wonder Boys tack on 4 runs and take a 12-11 lead. And we now have a ball game. Tech has their first lead of this game as we enter the top of the 5th.
Zach Moss is out here for his 3rd inning of work here in the 5th. Facing the top of the lineup here for the Bulldogs. Going to start Spoto off with a slider in there for strike 1. Oh, 1's in there, a little too tight on Spoto. 1-1 now. Spoto was hitting last inning, but Mendoza got thrown out at second base to end the inning, so Spoto will get his chance to face Moss again. 1-1. Follow to the left side and out of play. That'll bring us to 1-2. Favorable count for Moss.
Like you said, Spoto getting a chance at another at-bat. He's had a very good day. Looking to continue on that. Faces Moss. Takes the ball, puts us at 2 apiece. The 2-2. Drops in. Won't be a strike.
Moss wanted that one. Didn't get it from home plate umpire, though.
The full count for Spoto. Gets a piece of it, but will be a strikeout. Great start to the inning for Moss. Gets their leadoff hitter, Spoto, out of the way, and now brings up Landon Meyer.
Yeah, Moss wanted that one. Getting the red-hot Spoto on a strikeout. Give him a little stare down afterwards as well. Love to see that fiery action from your pitcher.
Brings up Landon Meyer. It's been a 1-2 punch from him and Spoto today. First pitch high for a ball. Moss has given the Wonder Boys some good innings. He had a bases loaded opportunity that was handled pretty well. hasn't done too bad on the mound.
Yeah, in 2.1 innings of work, Moss has 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks, and only 48 pitches.
As a 1-1 here for Landon Meyer, had a breaking ball drop in for a strike on that last pitch. Fires a fast one outside, 2-1.
Need him to slow down here and get right back into the zone, get competitive again.
Shot sent up the middle, right across second base. Landon Meyer picks up a hit, continues to stay perfect on the day, now 3 for 3.
Yeah, good slider there from Moss, but just a better piece of hitting there by Meyer. Able to poke that one right up the middle.
Brings up Wakui. He's had a good day also. He's 2 for 3, batting .341. Zach Moss looking to hold this lead at 11-12 as a runner on first. First pitch high for a ball.
Meyer is getting a favorable lead over there on first, but he's yet to have a steal this season.
Second pitch roped into the outfield. Center field chasing, can't get to it. Falls onto the warning track off the wall. Fires into second. Runner makes it, throw home late. Ties up this ball game at 12 apiece.
Good job by Meyer there to go first to third. Had a good read on that. Knew that center field barrel wasn't going to get to that ball, so he just kept going. Good piece of hitting there by Toro.
Sent that one all the way back to the track. Moss looking to settle back down. Now has another runner in scoring position. This game is now tied up at 12. I was just about to ask how much that mentality changes for pitchers going from being down all game to holding a lead. Now he has that tie back at 12 apiece. What's going on at the mound?
It gives you a bit of extra confidence, like, hey, I got to do my job in holding this lead. But looks like that confidence could have sped up Moss here, and looks like SWOSU is jumping all over that.
Makarowicz hasn't had a phenomenal day. He's 0 for 1. Can't seem to find the zone there. Moss 2-0. Doesn't want to give up a walk. Needs an easy out here. He has one. Looking to not give up that lead. He has a runner in scorer position. The 2-0. Nice pitch that time. Pushes it to 2-1.
Yeah, good 2-0 pitch there. Just get right on the corner. Not really a fastball that hitters want to swing at.
Both dugouts getting a little rowdy with this game, getting close. Arkansas Tech has a nice crowd out today for a Monday afternoon. That ball is taken. Is now 3-1. The pitch count is starting to get up for Moss. Start to wonder how long he has left. Drops in for a ball, gives up a walk, has runners on first and second.
Wonder Boys do have someone warming up in the bullpen.
Doesn't seem to be any action in the SWOSU pen. They might be good with Jared Adams. He's pitched a decent game. That last inning kind of fell off there at the end. Slow roller to the pitcher. Boss will take it himself. Picks up that second out. That's pretty huge. Keeps it in the infield. No runs scored. Runners now on second and third.
Yeah, not an easy play from Moss there. Had to talk with first baseman Tyler Sardelli, who's going to get that ball, and Moss decides to take it himself. And looks at the dugout, pounds his chest, and tells coach that he wants the ball. He wants to finish this inning.
Two outs now facing Nolan McCrossan. That one taken for a ball.
Just missed. Must have been a little low. Solid first pitch, though.
Moss looking to close out the top of the fifth. Only one run given up. Another ball taken. 2-0.
Don't want to throw anything too good here. He does have a base open. Either want to hit or miss your spot.
Moss using up that pitch clock, runs low, just gets it off. Foul ball sent back from McCrossin.
Yeah, Moss might have got away with one there. Left fastball right down the middle, but Crossan couldn't seem to get on that one.
Trying to slow down this game a little bit, kind of put it more at his pace. No need to rush. Drops in a strike there. Beautiful pitch. Puts it at 2-2.
Yeah, great breaking pitch there from Moss. Able to get a favorable count for him. It'd be a big strikeout here. I'd assume everybody will go nuts.
Foul ball keeps it at a 2-2.
Massive spot here for the Wonder Boys. Trying to keep this a tie ball game.
Zach Moss, the 2-2 to McCrossin. Swing and a miss. Great into that inning. Only gives up one run. Arkansas Tech holds.
Southwestern Oklahoma is at the campus for the 1-1.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for Arkansas Tech, shortstop, number 14, Cole Dawson.
Back for the bottom of the fifth, Arkansas Tech and Southwestern Oklahoma tied at 12 apiece. Up to bat for the Wonder Boys is Cole Dawson. He's had a decent day so far. Jared Adams stays on the mound for Southwestern Oklahoma.
Yeah, Cole has scored in 2 of his 3 plate appearances today. A couple singles. Looking to continue that against Adams.
The 1-0 looks for the bunt, can't get it. Rolls foul, pushes to a 1-1.
He's very good at bunting for hits, and looks like first baseman is playing way off into the hole here on the right side.
Dawson, the senior shortstop, had a little bit of a hiccup in that first inning in the field. He's done a good job backing it up with his bat. Puts good contact there on that one. Fly out to center field. That'll be the first out of this bottom fifth.
Yeah, right there. That's just baseball. You know, barrel ball up, barrel pitch up, and it just happens to go right at a guy.
Brings up Tyler Sardelli. He's had a good game also. He's picked up 2 singles. Takes first pitch ball. Jared Adams didn't really seem to like his placement there on that one at all. Nice pitch there. Also taken for a ball. Good eye from Sardelli.
Yeah, Daly getting patient up there. That one wasn't a horrible one to swing at, but still called a ball, and Adams did not like the call there.
That one called for a strike. Pushes the count 2-1. Sardelli hasn't really found favor in any of these pitches so far. That one either. Bat stays on the shoulders. 3-1.
Yeah, Adams is up to 45 pitches, and it looks like his fastball's slowing down a little bit.
Fires in a strike. Pushes to a full count.
Trying to work more on location than velocity and trying to beat you.
Sardelli's now seen 5 pitches this at bat. Hasn't liked any of them. Here's the 6th. Pushes that one foul.
Yeah, Daly's been very patient this at bat.
1 for 3 on the day. Has the single. And that was in his last at bat. The full count pitch fouled back our way. 3-2 remains. The 3-2. Taken for a ball, and that will be a walk for Sardelli. Keeps the 1-3 at bat on the day. And that'll bring up Braden Watkins.
Catcher Rusty Warman decided to have a talk with home plate ump there and trying to figure out what the home plate ump saw. He did not like that call. I don't think Adams did either, but Sardelli's on first now and gives the Wonder Boys a threat with 1 out here.
Sardelli seemed pretty confident that he had that walk right after that pitch. Tossed his bat over to their dugout. Seemed pretty confident in his call. Showing bunt as Watkins pulls it away last second, but it's still a strike. Watkins was a pinch hitter in his last at-bat. Had a 4-pitch walk. Next pitch fired in for a strike also. Like you said, there's a little bit of velocity coming off, but he is starting to find the zone a little bit better.
Yeah, good location on that backdoor slider there. It's a very tough pitch for a lefty to hit.
0-2, 1 out. Jared Adams, just over 50 pitches. Fires in a ball, 1-2.
He has some speed at first there. Be interesting to see if they try to test Rusty here.
That one taken high, 2-2. I think that'd be a great idea, especially what we've seen today on the base pads. Every stolen base attempt has been clear as day. They've had great success with it, especially in the 2-strike count with 1 out. Avoid that double play. Try to keep this inning alive. And he will check first. Not very quickly, but he does check first. Keeps him in line. Adams might have been just wanting a little bit more of a break to get settled in for this next pitch. Nice lead over there at first. Won't run, but does pick up a big cut and a miss for a strikeout. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, it just looked like he gassed up Braden there. Braden was very behind on that fastball. Looking for something off speed there.
Wanted to tattoo that ball. Took a big cut. Just couldn't connect. 2 outs. 1 on for Derek Rocket. They will check first again. No luck for Adams. First pitch to Rocket. Fired in for a strike. Still a decent lead over at first for Sardelli. Still potentially thinking about that steal with 2 outs.
I'd expect Sardelli to try to take off here one of these pitches.
Checking again. He's keeping them in line over there. Lots of checks over to first, making sure that steal does not occur.
Be good to get a guy in scoring position with 2 outs here.
Put a little more pressure on Adams at the mound. The 0-1 to Rocket. Runner goes. Fouled off. I think Sardelli would have made that one with plenty of time. He had a great jump.
Yeah, Rocket just takes a cut at that one. Liked what he saw, but just couldn't connect on it.
Good look here now for Jared Adams as an 0-2 with 2 outs. Runner on first. Tie ball game at 12 apiece. The pitch. Runner goes. Takes a bounce. Safe at second base for Tyler Sardelli. Been talking about that steal here for a little bit now. Finally goes for it and gets there with plenty of time to spare.
Now Rocket's got a man in scoring position here. Single should do it for him. Sardelli has some wheels.
The 1-2, let's see if he can put one in play. He does, it's a fly. Heading to left, makes the grab, and that will take us to the end of the 5th inning. Tie ball game at 12 apiece. Had 1 runner in scoring position left on. Arkansas Tech tied 12 apiece. We are here for the top of the 6th inning. Arkansas Tech has a new pitcher out there, number 16, Luke Dixon, making his 2nd appearance of the year. And his first at-bat will be against Keaton Fisher, second baseman, who puts one foul.
Yeah, Luke has one inning pitched on the year, 2 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks.
Second pitch here, taken for a strike. Good start to him. For this inning, has 2 strikes, no balls. Looking to settle down. Probably didn't have a great performance in his 1 inning pitch, but as a little sample size, he can obviously get it going here today.
He does have great stuff. It's just a matter of getting in the zone and getting hitters off balance.
Nice looking pitch there. It was a good take by Fisher with 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Dixon. Bounces a little early. Pushes the 2-2. Keaton Fisher's 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single and a strikeout. Also has 2 RBIs.
Biggest out for a reliever coming in is that first one, so it'd be nice to see Luke get one here.
And he'll take care of it himself. Flips it over to first. Good start to the inning for Dixon.
Really helps a reliever settle in once you see that first one.
Gets weak contact there for Fisher, just right back to the mound. Now brings up Eric Fafoulis, who is 1 for 3 with a .538 average. Good bat here at the bottom of the lineup for Southwestern Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of teams can say that their 8-hole bat's 500.
This one sent down the left line, goes foul, weak contact, 0-1. Second pitch of this at bat. Falls in for a ball, pushes to 1-1. Jose Mendoza will follow Eric Fafoulis. He's on deck. Has 1 out. Fafoulis looking to make something happen. Takes another ball. This game has definitely slowed down from the beginning. A lot less runners on. And pitches aren't really being attacked as early as they were.
Yeah, pitchers have really settled in and decided, this game has already gotten so out of hand. Why not just go at these hitters and make them beat me? And pitchers find themselves up in counts, and it's a lot easier to pitch when you're ahead in a count.
We're now on the top of the 6th. We've had quite the scoring change last inning, just 1 run. The inning before that, 4. Now one taken for a high ball. Beginning of the game, first inning had 7 runs scored. Next inning, 10. And then 2, then 4, then 1. A little balanced, but last inning was very low scoring. Also had 2 innings with 3 and out. It's starting to slow down, starting to settle into some real baseball here. Not as action-packed as the beginning. And there's a walk there for Eric Fafoulis, brings up Jose Mendoza.
Luke's wondering where that pitch was, and looks like home plate umpire is saying it was outside. Looked to me like it was a little outside, but still a solid pitch from Luke there. Couldn't get a swing from Eric, though. Eric does have speed over there on first. 3 stolen bases on the year in 3 attempts. But Johnston has thrown out a couple runners already today.
First pitch this at bat goes low to Jose Mendoza. 2 for 3 on the day. Comes in with the lowest average for SWOSU with a 194, but he's definitely working that up. Has 2 nice hits, a double and a single. Single came in the 4th, double came in the 3rd. Hot shot sent to 3rd. Flip to 2nd. To 1st, way too high. Gets back to 1st, and he is safe.
First base umpire decided that the runner Mendoza did make an attempt for 2nd, which I'm not so sure. It looked like he took a step towards 2nd base over that line, which usually that means that that's an attempt. He even dove back to 1st himself, but home plate umpire or first base umpire says that he didn't make an attempt.
A little bit of argument coming on now here in the field. Umpires will come together to meet.
Coach Dave Dawson giving the first base umpires peace of mind. You can see in the dirt over there behind first base where he made an attempt at second, but they're still going to stay with safe.
Wild throw came from second. It was a good flip from third to second.
Third there, but Drew Vega just let that one slip out of his hand.
1 on, 2 out now for the Wonder Boys. Up to bat is John Spoto. Check it first. That'd be something if they got him on the check.
Yeah, good pickoff move there by Dixon.
And that was from Spoto, home plate umpire.
They're going to call a balk here on Dixon. He came set too early. Just trying to read gestures here from the second base umpire.
We had a couple complications today with balks. Now got a runner in scoring position. Changes the flow of the game here a little bit. As a pitcher with 2 outs, does it change your mindset having a runner move from first to second with 2 outs?
Yeah, absolutely, because a single scores him here. But now that you got an open base and you got a man like Spoto up, definitely don't want to give him nothing too good here. Keep it on the corners. And he certainly did right there. Good inside fastball there. Kind of missed his spot. He was trying to go outside, but gets that inside corner. Spoto doesn't like that one, but full count now to him.
Works in his favor. Runner would have been going here anyway. 3-2, 2 outs. The pitch goes high for a ball. Spoto gets on with his second walk of the day. His first came in the 3rd inning.
Some uncompetitive pitches there from Dixon. The 2 strikes were competitive, but all of those balls were easy layoffs for Spoto.
Landon Meyer up to the plate, 3 for 3, batting .477. Had a walk in the 3rd inning. Besides that, he's had 3 singles. First pitch, strike from Dixon. 2 on in a tie ball game in the top of the 6th. This is a big position for Dixon and Meyer, both trying to come in clutch for their teams.
And Dixon has really gone fastball heavy here in the last couple batters. I think Meyer has only hit fastballs today.
That one travels high. 2-1. Like you said, some of these pitches here from Dixon, they haven't been very competitive. These balls like that one you just saw right there, just not one that Meyer is going to be willing to offer at.
Yeah, they're easy layouts for the hitters right now. If it's a couple balls outside and the hitter has something to see, you can work off of that with your off speed, but some of these fastballs have just been uncompetitive.
That one travels a bit too inside for the home plate umpire's liking. Pushes to 3-1.
Yeah, Johnson wanted that one outside. Set up outside, had to work back inside on that one.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Good pitch there from Luke Dixon. Pushes to the other full count with 2 outs. Runners are going to be on the move.
Yeah, good action on that low fastball there.
The 3-2, 2 outs, tie ball game, top of the 6th. Luke Dixon to Landon Meyer, runners on the go. Strike 3. Great pitch there from Luke Dixon. Paints the corner perfectly. Gets Arkansas Tech out of that jam. Arkansas Tech now in a tie ball game, 12-12, midway through the 6th, looking to pick up some runs. bottom of the 6th. Tie ball game. Kirby Jenkins up to bat for Arkansas Tech. Jared Adams stays on the mound. He's been the longest tenured pitcher today. He's up to 63 pitches.
Half swing from Kirby there. Don't think he was expecting a slider. Probably saw fastball out of the hand. Adams goes right back to that slider. Completely freezes Kirby. Finds himself down in a hole. 0-2 early.
That one clips that corner.
Adams is working fast here.
That one for a ball. I tell you what was right whenever he got out on the mound. And then he's pitched for 3 2/3. He's got into that second inning. He was pitching to the tail end of it. He kind of started to slow down. He's trying to pick that pace back up. Now has a 2-2. In those 3 2/3, he's only given up 3 hits and 2 walks. Not a terrible day. Another ball there, full count. Just like that, we've been here for a little over a minute in the start of this inning, and he's already thrown 5 pitches. That one catches the outside, and that'll be a walk for Kirby Jenkins.
Very similar pitch to what Dixon just threw to strike out Meyer to end the top half of the 6th. Goes in favor of Tech here. And they'll have a guy on first with no outs with Weston Johnson coming up.
Kirby Jenkins has 2 walks on the day with a single and a triple. Sits at 2 for 2. Weston Johnson has been phenomenal behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 today, has a hit by pitch, and he brought in 2 RBIs in his other at-bats. And this time he sends a rope out to the right center gap, falls down near Raymond James. He turns the corner, have one going home. Pulls into second easy, and home scores easy. Kirby Jenkins comes all the way around from first base. Arkansas Tech holds their second lead of this game at 13-12.
Yeah, Johnson just went with that elevated fastball and got a good barrel on it and poked it out to right center field. And there's a big gap over there. Right fielder's kind of playing the line, shading the line more so, and big double there from Johnston.
Tattooed that ball to right center. SWOSU does have someone up in the pin now. Jared Adams has pitched a good game, up to 70 pitches. Bunt lays down, goes foul.
Yeah, Bard having a tough day at the plate so far. Looking to do a job with that bunt, but just couldn't get it down.
Picked up a much-needed RBI in the 4th. Bard did. Contribute to 13. It was one of Tech's 13 runs. Man in scoring position looks for that bunt again, gets one down. Easy out, but advances the runner to third with just 1 out.
Good job by Bard there. Good way to contribute to the team after having a tough first 3 plate appearances and moving the runner Johnson over to third. And now he's 90 feet away from home with 1 out only. Anything in the air scores Johnston. Looks like SWOSU's defense is up. They're going to try to get the runner at home.
Drew Vega doesn't have necessarily a whole lot of pop on his bat, but this is a prime position for him to potentially float one right over these infielders that are in close, and that'll bring in a run and get him a single for sure. Sends one to third base, gets the tag at third, throws first. What a play.
That's a massive play for the Bulldogs. Ground ball right to the third baseman who's standing right next to Johnson. Easy tag for him and throw to first for the double play. Unfortunate for the Wonder Boys, but they got the lead there on a big hit from Johnston there, scoring Kirby Jenkins.
Landon Meyer makes a phenomenal play at third base. He's done great with the bat, does good. With the glove on his hand, too, Arkansas Tech holds that 1-run lead heading into the 7th. –
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
For the top of the seventh, Arkansas Tech has in a new pitcher. It will be Turner Seelinger. Right-hander has a 0 ERA with a 1 whip so far in 2 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 hit, 1 walk, and he has a strikeout.
His first hitter will be Katoro. Way to start him off with a strike there.
Wakui has had a very good day. He's produced a lot of productive at-bats. He's 3 for 4, batting .356. Sends one out to left field. It's traveling to the wall.
Oh!
Caught on the wall.
What a play by Kirby Jenkins going back into the shade. Jumping up and landing into the wall.
Kirby Jenkins takes a little bit of a fun bounce at the wall, falls back, but makes a phenomenal grab. And that ball was roped, but it was better defense there by Jenkins.
Yeah, I think the wind got a hold of that one a little bit. Forced Jenkins to go back a little bit farther than he anticipated. Ended up on his rear end. Nice play by him, though.
By the way I saw him looking, I thought that one might have been gone. I thought that one was going to travel.
Yeah, he kept going back for it.
Makes a phenomenal play. Seelinger's, I'm sure he's happy, and almost a good play that time by Cole Dawson at shortstop, but that one squeezes through, and that'll put a runner on first, and that is Zach Makarowicz.
Yeah, tough play there for Cole, but I've seen him make that play time and time again. I'm sure he'll want that one back. Turner looking for another ground ball here, trying to get out of this inning.
Seelinger's first pitch, a little too far outside this time to Rusty Wortman. He seems very confident in his pitches.
Yeah, he's one of the more confident guys I know.
That one travels too far inside. Runner advances easy to second, puts a runner in scoring position. 2 ball, 1 out. That takes away the double play.
Yeah, unfortunate that got away from Seelinger there and got past Johnson. Lose that double play opportunity.
Seelinger looking to recover. Fires in another ball, travels in close. The 3-0 to Rusty Wortman. Fires into the zone. Good pitch that time from Seelinger, brings it to 3-1.
Yeah, if Seelinger ever gets behind in the count, he's down but never out. Very good at coming back.
Floats in a beautiful off-speed pitch, brings it to a full count.
Great pitch there by Turner. Another backdoor slider on the lefty. That's something they want to see.
Fires in another one and gets him to swing in the dirt. Easy throw to first. Seelinger with some nasty off-speed pitches. That one bounced way before the plate, but had enough break on it to fool the batter.
Yeah, that breaking pitch just kind of floats there for a second, and it got the lefty Rusty all jumpy, and he jumps on that one in the dirt. Good strikeout there for Seelinger.
That's a huge strikeout. Now pushes it to just pick up and out, hold this one-run lead. Looking like they were a little bit of trouble there after that one sends down the left field line and foul. Looking like they might be in some trouble after that one came to the backstop. They were facing one out with a runner on second, but now they have 2 outs. Seelinger picks up a very clutch strikeout. Oh, 1 with 2 outs. Seelinger delivers. That one in the dirt. Runner goes. Johnston. Tag. Safe. Ball pops out at the last second.
Good effort there from Johnson to barehand that one and throw it down to Bard. Bard couldn't hold on to that one, but I think the runner beat him anyway.
Now got a 1-1 with 2 outs, a runner on third. Nolan McCrossan, 1 for 4 today. Going to look to make something happen. Runner breaks for home. Great play. Can't come up with it. Weston Johnson made a nice slide to get over there. Throws a little off target. Can't come up with it at home. Now we got a game at 13 apiece.
Yeah, Johnson's had his work cut out for him here with these dirt balls. Unfortunately, that's back-to-back like that. Hopefully Turner can get back into the zone here.
26 total runs in this ball game today. Good pitch there from Seelinger. Won't find the zone. 3-1.
I humbly disagree with that call. Good pitch by Turner there.
The 3-1 delivery. In the dirt, that'll be a 5-pitch walk. And that'll now bring up Keaton Fisher.
Couple good outs early there for Turner.
She needs to get back in a rhythm, get back to throwing his pitches and not worry about the score, giving up the run. So now you got 2 outs with 1 on and play baseball. Fires in a nice pitch. That one fouled back.
Got a big lead from McCrossan over there at first. Turner will be focusing on the hitter here. Had success against the lefty Rusty.
That one goes low. In the dirt will go back, and a runner advances on the wild pitch. It's been a big hit or miss here, it feels like, for Seelinger. It's either been a beautiful breaking ball or a fastball that does find the zone, or just been a little wonky.
Yeah, some of these are just getting away from Johnston here. Kind of a combination of both guys, but just not great timing here. Late in the game, up 1, giving up a run on wild pitches.
Too far inside on that one. 2-1, 2 outs. Seelinger looking to get out of this inning. He's thrown 15 pitches so far. The 16th sends a rope to the right foul line. Drops in the corner near the 327. And that'll bring in a run, an RBI double for Keaton Fisher.
Yeah, so now that wild pitch earlier in that bat is big. McCrossan not a lot of speed going from first to second. Was in scoring position. Probably would be on third here if it wasn't for that wild pitch. Now the Bulldogs take the lead here at the top of 7th.
A good hit there by Keaton Fisher. It was a good pull to that foul pole. Now brings up Eric Fafoulis. That one in the dirt, picked up by Johnston. A little frustration here from Seelinger.
Yeah, he's struggling to get that off speed in the zone. It's a good breaking pitch. He just can't seem to get it up right now.
There will be a time trying to get Seelinger calmed down, make sure everything's okay. They have given up this lead. It's 14-13, but you could still limit it and get this runner in scoring position out and get out of here only down 1. Also, you can be a Wonder Boys Baseball Game Day sponsor. Own the ballpark for a day, which includes access to the home run, porch, and suite, up to 15 guests. Public address reads promoting your business. Appetizers and soft drinks included. And you get to throw out the first pitch and meet the Wonder Boys. Promote your business, rewards your team. Experience Wonder Boy Baseball like never before. If you're interested, contact Whit Piker at wpiker1@atu.edu. Pitch from Seelinger comes in for a strike. Nice job to recover there after the mound visit. Gets it to a 1-1 with 2 outs.
Yeah, it's always good to see that first pitch after a mound visit get in there for a strike. Kind of helps you settle in a little bit more.
Goes for a breaking ball. Doesn't break as much as he'd like. Travels too high. 2-1.
He is struggling to throw that breaking ball in there for a strike. Losing a little bit of feel for it. Visibly upset after that one misses.
The 2-1. That one doesn't break as much as he'd like either. Travels too close to the batter. 3-1. Really wouldn't want to give up a walk here. The 3-1, 2 outs. Sent to center, traveling back to the wall. Good catch at the wall by Zach Burrow. Gets Arkansas Tech out of this inning. Gave up 2 runs. Seelinger takes the blame for that one as he heads to the dugout. Knows he could have done better, but it could have been worse. They head into the 7th inning stretch. Down 1 run, 14-13.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore these state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
Back after the 7th inning stretch, Arkansas Tech trails by 1, 13-14. Zach Burrow up to the plate. Wonder Boys got the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 7th. It's a great spot to make something happen. Jared Adams stays on the mound. They continue to have someone warm up in the pen. He is up to 74 pitches.
Yeah, his velocity certainly isn't there anymore. It'd be nice to see the top of the lineup jump all over him while he's still in.
Burrow tries to jump on that one, sends it foul, and that is unfortunate. Good catch there by McCrossan, but puts away one of their top batters on a foul ball. It's not what you want to see, but it's okay. They have Cole Dawson up to the plate now, who can definitely make up for these woes.
Yeah, it was a tough start. Burrow swung an elevated fastball there, got under it, and not what you want to see for their Wonder Boys.
Just like I said, there's Cole Dawson coming up with a nice rip to right field. And that'll get a runner on off one pitch. Cole Dawson gets back on base. Got out twice in the third and the fifth. He had a good start in the first and second inning. Now he's back on base. We'll have a little mound meeting. It looks like we are going to have a reliever come in for Southwestern Oklahoma. Jared Adams has done a fair job pitching for Southwestern Oklahoma. He's done 5 innings worth. He's given up 5 hits and 4 earned runs, 3 walks, had 2 strikeouts, given up a double on 76 pitches.
Yeah, Cole Dawson's had a feisty day at the plate, 3 for 5 today, swinging at that first pitch. Feisty like a back bill platypus.
Number 29, Garrett Fulmar will be the pitcher to come in for Southwestern Oklahoma, looking to back up Jared Adams' solid performance. In this high-scoring game, all you can ask of your pitcher is just to try to hold the lead. He's a lefty.
Yeah, they're bringing Fulmar to face Sardelli, Watkins, and Derek Rocket, who are all lefties. 3 lefties in a row here. Favor the Fulmar.
Probably were getting ready to pull Adams a little earlier than that, but he wanted him to face those 2 righties.
Absolutely. Had success against Burrow, first hitter. And then Cole Dawson jumps all over that first pitch fastball.
And Arkansas Tech has this batting order closed out with 4 righties, and then it'll be 3 more with Burrow and Dawson at the top. So that's 6 righties to 3 lefties. Might have another pitcher come in if he can get 3 outs on Sardelli, Watkins, and Rocket.
Yeah, the Wonder Boys have had success stealing today too, and Cole Dawson certainly has speed over there at first. Usually very good at timing up the pitcher and getting a good jump as well. Rusty having some issues throwing out Wonder Boy runners. Be interesting to see if he takes off here or if Sardelli even tries to lay down a bunt here to advance Dawson.
Garrett Fulmar has a pretty impressive resume coming into this game. He's pitched 8 innings, given up 0 runs with a 1 whip on the dot. He's given up 6 hits and 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. He's hit 1 batter through 8 innings. No runs. That's pretty impressive. Floats in a first pitch with a lot of movement on it, and that's an interesting pitch, especially the first one that Sardelli sees.
Yeah, not one that Sardelli wants to swing at first pitch, but good pitch by Fulmar to go steal a strike early.
Sardelli looks to lay down the bunt, gets a beautiful one down, goes to the third base side. He runs it out, has a little fumble on the pickup. Sardelli would have made it anyway. Got runners on first and second.
Yeah, they absolutely planned that, taking the first pitch and bunting on the second. Third baseman was playing way back in the shortstop hole even. Easy bunt for Sardelli to pick up a hit. Tough for the lefty Fulmar to make any sort of play.
Laid that perfectly down that third base line.
Now looks like number 17, Jackson Crane, is going to hit for Braden Watkins, get a righty in there to face the lefty Fulmar.
Dave Dawson out there giving him some words of advice. As a former player of his, what type of words of advice is he giving him out there?
I wasn't a hitter, so I couldn't tell you exactly what he's going to say from the hitting standpoint, but I'd assume he just wants Jackson Crane to, do his thing and try to help this Wonder Boy offense continue their threat here in the 8th or the 7th.
Have a prime opportunity here to take that lead back. They have a runner on first and second with 1 out. Trying to avoid that double play. Thought about taking a swing at that one, decides to hold back. Jackson Crane is batting 125 this season, has 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, but could pick up a big hit here. Sends one down the left line. Goes foul. Now he's facing an 0-2.
Yeah, regardless of the batting average this year, it shows how much confidence Coach Dave Dawson has in Jackson Crane to put him in this position.
The 0-2, runner goes. Foul ball.
Dawson with a great jump at second, but Crane has to fight it off with 2 strikes.
Trying to avoid that double play. Seeing if they'll try to run again here. Dawson, like you said, had a beautiful jump. And Wortman is going to go out there and have a talk with Fulmar.
Yeah, I think he's going to talk about changing up his looks, changing up his timing. Dawson had a great jump on that one. I'm not sure if Fulmar even looked back at second at Dawson. That would have been an easy steal or stolen base for Dawson there if Crane didn't have to fight off that curveball.
They'll have another mound visit, trying to get Fulmar settled down. This is a big opportunity, especially for the pitch hitter, Jackson Crane. He's facing 2 strikes now with 2 runners on. And both players, it'll be a tip to their hat, whoever makes the play here, Fulmar or Crane.
Yeah, Coach might have been out there just to talk strategy a little bit with his infield as well, what they want to do in certain situations. Hopefully Crane can put something in play here.
After the break, the 0-2 floats in for a beautiful strike from Fulmar, gives a tip of his hat, and that was a beautiful pitch.
Yeah,
Crane.
just throws Crane there. Backdoor curveball. A lot of vertical movement on that. Probably saw it high out of the hand and decided to lay off it a little too early.
Lots of break. Crane decided not to even give it an offer there, but it was a beautiful pitch. Now time to see if Derek Rocket, who's 2 for 4 on the day, can make something happen. That one travels too far outside into the right box. 1-0.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see Rocket come through in a moment like this, hitting well this year.
The 1-0. Strike fired right in there. You haven't seen a whole lot of fastball from Fulmar yet. He's thrown a lot of off speed. It has a lot of break on it. And especially for these left-handed hitters, seeing that break come from the inside out, that's confused. It's going to be a little tricky, but we've got 2 on with 2 out. There it is right there. That one travels too far.
Yeah, and you see right there, Derek on his tippy toes, looking at that one outside because Fulmar set that up with a fastball outside. So going from that fastball outside to that breaking ball, set off his timing a little bit.
The 2-1. Sent foul behind us. 2-2 with 2 outs. Wonder Boys would love to at least get that 1 run back and make it 14 each heading into the 8th.
Yeah, big spot for both of these teams here. Be massive out for Fulmar and the Bulldogs.
2 on, 2 out, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Sent to left field. Grabbed by the left fielder, Makarowicz. And that SWOSU bench is pretty hype, and they have all the reason to be. Arkansas Tech gets out of there with no runs, leaves 2 runners on. They trail 13-14, heading into the 8th. Another new pitcher for Arkansas Tech. This will bring us to the top of the 8th. Ashton Greenlee, number 33, with a 1.98 ERA and a 1.33 whip. First pitch in the Dirties, 1-0 through 9 innings pitched. He's only given up 2 runs.
Yeah, 2 runs, 7 hits, 5 walks, 10 strikeouts. Greenlee does tend to fill up the zone.
A lot of heat on that pitch, brings it to 1-1.
Yeah, good cutter there. Finding the outside corner. Be nice to start this inning out with an out. Not get Mendoza the 9-hole on for the top.
Hefty foul ball there, kind of came out of his swing. Brings it to 1-2. Mendoza bats in the 9-hole, doesn't have the prettiest batting average on the team, has 188, but he's had a good day at the plate. He's had a double and a single. Puts that one out of play.
Greenlee looking for a put-away pitch here, 1-2.
That one travels too far outside. Good job by Johnston to bring it in. 2-2.
Yeah, good idea to throw a cutter there. Just started a little bit too far outside.
That one travels too far inside. Almost catches the batter on that left arm. Just misses it. 3-2 full count.
Fully expect Greenlee to just throw something competitive here. Get it over the plate and
Right back to the mound. Great play there by Ashton Greenlee. Gets it to first. Did a great job fielding that off the hop. Gets it by the tip of the glove. Great first out for Greenlee.
yeah, being a former pitcher myself, those comebackers are never easy to field, and just a great play by Greenlee there to stab his glove up at the ball.
Bring SWOSU back to the top of their lineup. John Spoto, the center fielder, will take the plate, batting .354, has a double, a home run, and a walk in today's game. Sends that one to second. Easy out at first. Good play there by Drew Vega to Tyler Sardelli.
Yeah, great job by Ashton Greenlee. That cutter came in on the lefty Spoda, jammed him a little bit. Easy rollover, easy play for Vega.
2 outs now, looking for the 1-2-3. Greenlee making quick work. Landon Meyer to the plate. He's had a good day. Right down Broadway for a strike. Greenlee, he's dealing this inning. Like you said, filling up that zone. He's giving these batters a lot to hit. He's making them work. And he's not gonna work a crazy count or work any walks. He's gonna either put it in play or he's gonna strike you out. He gets another strike there.
Yeah, he's very consistent in his mechanics and everything, which allows him to throw strikes more consistently.
As the 0-2 looking to put away the inning. Good pitch. Home plate won't give it to him. 1-2.
Yeah, great movement on that pitch there.
Good eye by Meyer to lay off of that pitch. That one will travel too low. Good eye by Meyer again.
Yeah, he got a little jumpy on that one, though. He's looking for something to hit. Won't be a bad idea for Ashton to go inside here. Meyer's looking for anything outside. Looks like Johnson sets up outside.
That ball is hit fairly well into right field, but will be brought in the sun by Jackson Crane. And that will bring us to the bottom of the 8th. Arkansas Tech makes SWOSU go 1-2-3. Arkansas Tech looking to put some runs on the board. They trail by 1 heading into the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the eighth, SWOSU will have a new pitcher out there. It will be Kagan Baker out of Hurrah, Oklahoma. His first batter he will face will be Kirby Jenkins. He's had a pretty good day so far, looking to continue on that. He's got the 0-1, no outs. Takes a ball there outside. Breaking ball travels too far. Tech crowd has died down a little bit. People are starting to clear out, even though the game's getting better as it's went. 13-14, very high scoring game. 27 total runs. And there might be another one right there, as that is a rocket out to left field, and it will clear the left field wall. Kirby Jenkins sends a goner right over the beacon tire. Arkansas Tech ties this game up at 14 apiece in the bottom of the eighth.
Man, certainly has some pop, and that was a no-doubter off the bat. Great piece by Kirby Jenkins.
Dugout couldn't be more excited about that one. And Baker, first batter he sees, gives up a home run. Welcome to the game. Now this brings up Weston Johnston. And he'll take a strike. He's 1 for 2 today. He has 2 walks. Then we'll travel too far outside on the breaking ball. Same type of pitch that was thrown by Baker right before he gave that home run. That breaking ball traveled too far to the left. It's going to be hard to regain that confidence, especially being the first batter giving up a tie ball game. Big cut there by Johnston, can't connect.
Yeah, the Winter Boys can't be content with just tying up the game here. Still no outs. Trying to jump over the pitcher, Baker. Baker shakes off that pitch. Didn't like that call.
Pitch clock getting low, gets it off. That one's sent foul. Will travel over the dugouts. Baker hasn't had the best start to the year. He's 1-1, 5 innings pitched. He's given up 9 runs, has a 15.88 ERA. He's looking to clean up. First batter, you give him a home run, you just got to settle down, get back into it. You have no one on base. It's like a fresh inning. Kind of got to reset your head. Now one almost catches Johnson on the shoulder, but doesn't. 2-2.
Yeah, Johnson immediately turned on that one, saw the curveball, but decided it started way too up and in, where he had to turn and protect himself from that curveball that got away from Baker.
Johnson sends that one to the outfield, going shallow and drops in a dead space. He's going to turn 2. It's going to be close. Bad throw.
Nice hustle play there by Johnson, digging for 2 after seeing the right fielder Wakui lay out for that ball.
Weston Johnston with a heads-up play. Just has a little blooper drop in the outfield. Second base couldn't get to it. Center and right were too far. And now they have a runner in scoring position with a tie ball game. And Brendan Bard has a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, there's been a couple fly balls that have dropped in front of Wakui today. Kirby Jenkins had one earlier.
Creeping in on the corners. They will lay down the bunt. It will advance the runner. It's a good bunt. Braden Bard runs it out. Won't make it in time. Out at first. Picks up another. Bard has had a lot of sacrifices today on bunts, advancing runners, putting them in a better position to score. Doesn't show up on his scorecard, but his work is not going unnoticed.
Yeah, he's having a great day. Just being a good teammate and advancing his teammates. Big spot for that as well. 90 feet here is a big thing, and a wild pitch could score Johnson here for the lead.
Speaking of wild pitch, that one almost got away, but good play at home by Wortman. Drew Vega up to the plate now. He's had a good day himself. He's batting 1 for 4 He's made some big plays in the field and also with the bat. Thinks about cutting at that one, holds back. Fielders are creeping in, trying to limit that sack bunt.
Yeah, they're going to try to get the runner out at home here. Kind of the same situation that we had earlier in the game where Vega was hitting and Johnson was at third, and they rolled into the double play.
Home plate umpire gives a strike there. 2-1, 1 out.
Looking for a different outcome here, though. You know what they say in baseball, never twice.
Got 1 run already in this inning. That one travels too high for that umpire's liking. Vega picks up a 3-1 count, looking to potentially earn a walk, which wouldn't be the worst thing SWOSU. That puts them in a decent position. They can now pick up a double play. Big swing and a miss that time from Vega.
Outfielders are also in here. Anything in the air, they're going to try to gun Johnson out at home.
Would love to avoid getting out here. You have Zach Burrow on deck. He's had a good day. Too high.
They're saying that Vega leaned into it. Home plate umpire saying that Drew Vega leaned into that pitch. I can't believe that.
Dave Dawson.
That's a horrible call.
Dave Dawson is going to let him know, too.
That was awful.
Dave Dawson got tossed yesterday.
I don't believe that.
And he got tossed again today. Dave Dawson has been tossed in back-to-back games, and he is letting both of these umpires here. They are stomping all around home plate.
I'd be that fired up, too. That's an awful call. Drew Vega just turned. He had no intentions of getting into the way of that pitch. That's awful. That's a big spot here. You hate to have an umpire ruin it like that.
Dave Dawson is still chirping on his way out.
That's going to fire up everybody in the stadium here.
Lots of emotion being let out now in Carl Baswell Field. Sets up a big position for leadoff hitter Zach Burrow. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Takes the first pitch for a strike. SWOSU is feeling it too. They're amped up.
Tensions are rising here in game 3. 14-14.
Runner creeps in. He takes another strike, Zach Burrow.
Baker's got a good feel for that breaking ball right now. Be interesting to see if he goes back to that or tries to speed up Burrow with a fastball.
Big play here for Baker. The delivery. Too high.
Did decide to go back to the fastball. Fully expect him to go back to that breaker.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on third, tie game, Zach Burrow. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. He's going to try to run it out. Won't make it. What an inning. Only 1 run scored, but a lot happened. Arkansas Tech ties the game on a solo shot by Kirby Jenkins. And now we are headed to the 9th inning with a thriller of a ball game tied at 14. We are back for what has to be an amazing ninth inning. We are tied at 14 apiece. SWOSU with 17 hits, Arkansas Tech with 15. Up to bat for SWOSU is number 9, Kataro Wakui. Continuing to pitch for Arkansas Tech, it will be Eric Woodley, a new arm, and he fires in a strike.
Yeah, the closer has 1 save on the year, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Looking to shut down the middle of the SWOSU lineup, trying to give his boys a chance in the bottom of the 9th here.
Sends a hot shot to second, fielded cleanly, makes the play at first. Good start to the inning for Arkansas Tech. 2 pitches, 1 out.
Yeah, good clean play there by Drew Vega. That ball was laid straight on the ground, no big hops. Nice to get that first out. Very calming for the closer, Woodley.
Zach Makarowicz up to the plate now for Southwestern Oklahoma. He takes a first pitch strike. Eric Woodley's getting to that zone early.
Yeah, nodding his head. He really likes what he's seen out of himself.
The 0-1, 1 out. That one travels a bit too high. We couldn't have asked for a better game for our first commentary together. I mean, a 14-run game apiece coming down to the 9th inning.
This has been fun, man. Love to be a part of games like this in any shape or form.
That one travels too far, 2-1. Beautiful day still here at Carl Baseball Field, still sitting at about mid-60s for the weather. That one sent to the outfield, might drop into a dead space. Is it caught? It is caught. Great catch by the left fielder, Kirby Jenkins.
Tough play for both of those guys. Glad everybody's okay. Can't afford to lose either of those 2 guys. Cole Dawson dips out of the way of Kirby Jenkins there, able to make the play in the sun.
Kind of fell on top of each other there, but they do a good job of rallying it together and picking up that second out. Brings up Rusty Wortman, who's 1 for 3. And he'll send one foul down the left sideline.
Yeah, Woodley attacking the zone early here. Hasn't been behind yet.
Good pitch there. Puts him ahead 0-2. Gets him swinging low.
Yeah, great change up there that fades out of the zone, and Rusty bites on it.
Eric Woodley pitching a beauty so far in this 9th. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The delivery. Hot grounder to first. Nice play. Gets it to Woodley. Out number 3. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. Arkansas Tech with an opportunity to walk it off. We are tied at 14, heading to the bottom.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU. Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
We are here for the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 14-14 between Southwestern Oklahoma State and Arkansas Tech. Jonah, what would you like to see here in this bottom of the 9th?
We need to get the first guy on. Hopefully Cole Dawson can get on and with no outs, and we can advance him with bunts and just try to have some guys do some jobs here. Only need 1 run here.
Takes a first pitch ball. The second. Sends a liner up the middle. Will be fielded cleanly. And that'll be out number 1 for Southwestern Oklahoma. That second baseman was lofting towards that second base. A little bit of a shift.
Yeah, Fisher Keaton was playing up the middle on that one, and Cole Dawson just unfortunately hit it right to him. Trying to go the other way with that ball, but just got a little extended off the end of the bat.
Now that brings up number 27, Tyler Sardelli. He's had a good game today so far. Takes a first pitch strike.
Yeah, big spot for Delhi here. Trying to get the guys going. Still have that bunt opportunity on the board with 1 out. Got him in the foot.
Big bat flip from Sardelli after getting nipped on the foot. And that'll put a runner on with 1 out.
Yeah, Delhi gritting his teeth on that one. That slider got away from Baker and got Delhi right in the foot. That one's not going to feel good in the morning. Now it looks like Tech's going to bring up Tommy Castro, who went yard yesterday in the first game. And for Jackson Crane, pinch hitter, trying to get that righty-lefty matchup in favor of the Wonder Boys.
Said Sardelli will be feeling that one in the morning, but I'm sure he doesn't feel nothing right now with this adrenaline.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with Tommy here.
Prime time spot. This is what you dream of. 1 out. Big hit here. Takes 1 outside.
Yeah, Baker in his 6th inning of work already. Second inning of work. 2 hits, 1 run, 2 Ks, no walks so far. Did give up a home run to Kirby Jenkins.
Hot shot sent down the right side. That'll put Sardelli to third, and he'll hold there. 1 out, runners on the corners.
Massive hit there from Tommy. Right on that fastball, pulls it through the 4-3 hole.
Arkansas Tech now faced with a beautiful position to walk this one off in the bottom of the 9th.
Looks like SWOSU's going to bring everybody in. Not going to play that double play ball up the middle.
Derek Rocket up to the plate. And we'll get a stolen base to second. No throw.
Yeah, SWOSU elected to not play for that double play ball up the middle. That allows Tommy Casa to take the easy stolen base to completely eliminate that double play ball.
Got a runner on second and a runner on third. Derek Rocket sends one in foul territory. Gets out of play. That'll go in Arkansas Tech's favor.
Yeah, right idea there from Derek. Need something in the air.
Even if it's slightly deep in the outfield, you think they're trying the guy on third?
Yeah, absolutely. Outfielder is absolutely. Outfielders are in, trying to get this runner at home plate. Can't allow him to score here.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and third. The pitch to Rocket. Sends it foul.
Big spot here for the sophomore.
Derek Rocket, he's 2 for 5 on the day. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets 1 in play. They're going to go home. He's caught in a rundown. He's going to try to go back. And he's tagged out. Little bit of a rundown there. He's finally dragged down. Runners get back to second and third. Fielder's choice. 2 outs now.
Yeah, after all that, we still got guys on third and second, 2 outs. Best case scenario, good on Tommy to advance to third. And just live for another day. Keep the runners in scoring position.
Kirby Jenkins, in his last at-bat, hit a home run over the left field wall.
Was against Bakers as well.
Swings for the fence, can't get it there. Takes strike 1. Runners on second and third. 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, 14-14. Kirby Jenkins at the plate. Takes ball 1.
Kirby Jenkins has scored in his last 4 plate appearances. Only need Tommy Castle in third to score here to win the game, though.
He sends 1 to center. And it is brought in. Not too much movement from the center fielder. Needs to be made from John Spoto.
Great contact there from Kirby Jenkins. Just unfortunate that center fielder Spoto was sitting right in that spot. Unfortunate. They threatened.
They leave 2 in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. We are headed to extras at 14 apiece. We are back for the top of the 10th inning, tied at 14 each. Arkansas Tech failed to capitalize with 2 runners in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. SWOSU couldn't score either. That ninth inning was the first inning of this game where no scoring occurred.
Ironic how that happens.
Eric Woodley back on the mound for the Wonder Boys. Fires in a first pitch strike.
Eric only threw 9 pitches in the last inning. Very efficient. Filling up the zone early here again.
That second pitch, that'll catch him on the arm.
That fastball just gets a little away from Woodley there. Runs in and gets McCrossin. Be interesting to see if they decide to have a pinch runner for him.
puts an early runner on for SWOSU. Not what you want to see if you're the Wonder Boys, but you can still recover. Had multiple innings where there was 1 run scored, but that was the first scoreless. Don't think that'll keep up for too long. I fully expect this one to end in 10.
Yeah, looking for a big ground ball here. They're charging for a bunt defense. That gets away
Hits
from
off the
Johnson.
tip of the glove, and that'll advance the runner.
Some very unfortunate wild pitches going on here. Some very unfortunate spots. Wonder Boys came in for bunt defense. Keaton wasn't flinching, though. Looked like he wasn't going to bunt anyway. And that got away from Weston.
1 ball, no strikes, runner on second, right down Broadway for a strike, 1-1. It's a tough position now with no outs and a runner on second. Woodley's going to have to maximize his opportunities here. Just sneaks under his glove. That might bring in a run. It dribbles out to center. Fires home. Will bring in a run. And that all happened off a single followed by, it's happened with a hit by pitch and then a wild pitch and then a single from Keaton Fisher.
Yeah, super unfortunate there. Woodley throws something toward the dirt, and Keaton just scoops it out of there and pokes it up the middle, and that's going to do a job. Unfortunate that McCrossan was at second base. Probably wouldn't have scored there if it wasn't for that wild pitch. Sound like a broken record because I already said that earlier this game, but some unfortunate things going on here, not in Wonder Boys' favor.
Got a pinch runner also now in for Southwestern Oklahoma. Will be Chris Clark. Pitch inside taken for a ball. Arkansas Tech now is going to have to claw back. They're down 1 run. Happened off a hit by pitch, a wild pitch, and a single. It's nothing too crazy, but now you're in a 1. Now you're down 1-0. That's kind of how you have to view it. It's a good pitch there by Woodley. He needs to lock in here at the end of this inning and get them out of here only down 1 and get the bats up.
Yeah, need Woodley to keep attacking the zone here.
That one travels too low. Chris Clark's going to run. Can't come up with a clean lead. Bounces to the outfield. And Clark will stay at second. Runner advances.
Weston have a tough time keeping some of these balls in front of them. They're just skipping a little bit too far away from them. Allowing these Bulldog runners easy bases.
The 2-1. Fouled off to the right side. Eric Woodley can still calm down, get him back in this game. Just needs to settle into his stuff, trust his arm. I know they can get out of here only down 1, but it starts with getting Eric Fafoulas taken care of. And just know that Chris Clark isn't a threat if you don't let him get the ball in play.
Yeah, I need to get that first out, and everything happens off that. And everybody settles down.
Another foul ball.
This will be Eric's 6th at bat of the game. Hitters are certainly getting their reps in this one.
The 2-2. Thinks about going. Second base umpire, now first base umpire at second, says he went, and now SWOSU's coach is out.
That is.
And he gets tossed. Both head coaches get tossed today. And he's having an extended word also.
I mean, all this anger is completely warranted. That is just an awful call, honestly. The fact that the home plate umpire is appealing to second base and he's going to say that Fabregas swung on that is just insane. I mean, awesome for us in the Wonder Boys getting our first out, but a crazy call.
This game has taken twists and turns in every direction possible. We are in extra innings, and both head coaches, both have been tossed. And we just went to a second-base umpire for an appeal.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think the home plate umpire definitely has a better view on that. Yeah, no words there. That's so interesting.
That one fouled back our way. Woodley looking to settle back down. He's up 1 strike now, has 1 out, has a runner on second.
Long pause here.
The 0-1 goes in the dirt. Johnston keeps it in front of him, holds that runner at second.
Yeah, the pitching staff is certainly testing Johnson today. He's had his work cut out for him.
One, 1 out. Goes a bit too high. It's a good pitch, but a good take by Jose Mendoza.
Yeah, I would like to see Woodley go right at him here.
And he will. That sends it out to right field, right in the sun. Good catch by the right fielder. Sends it into third, makes it in safely.
Luke Kazi has a great arm out there. Almost hosed Clark at third. Amazing play.
Kind of coming off his back foot. Still got settled to make that throw right on the money. Just can't get it there, but it's still a great catch in the sun. Puts the second out in.
Yeah, he was battling the sun the whole time, and I don't know why he's not wearing sunglasses. Decides to use the hand instead to shield him from that sun. Hey, whatever works, man. You make the play.
Some guys like to keep it natural. Just use the hand. No need for extra distraction. Fires in a ball there. First pitch. Looked like it might have chipped the zone, but home plate umpire says no good. 1 ball, 0 strikes, 2 outs. Second pitch. Strike 1. Puts that 1 apiece. This is back to the top of the lineup for Southwestern Oklahoma State. John Spoto, 2 for 4. He's had a couple of walks with it as well, and he has a home run. Travels too far outside.
Yeah, I just started that changeup a little bit too far outside there. Good pitch, though. It's got some good movement on it.
The 2-1 with 2 outs. Top of the 10th. SWOSU leads by 1, 15-14. Go to appeal to third, and he says no go. 3-1.
Yeah, not going to get the call on that check swing.
I feel like that one was closer than the last. Sends it right up the middle, right into the shift. Got to field it cleanly, and Dawson does. Makes the throw to first. Gets out of there with only giving up 1 run. Arkansas Tech trails 15-14, heading into the bottom of the 10th. Back for the bottom of the 10th. Arkansas Tech trails 15-14. Up to bat for Arkansas Tech will be the catcher, Weston Johnston. And it won't be for long as he's hit by a pitch, and that'll put a runner on early.
Yeah, Baker's going to want that one back.
First pitch of an inning.
Weston going down to talk with first base head coach Joe Kinnenberg, former player last year. Kinnenberg in there at first base coach after Coach Dave Dawson got ejected.
Nice pitch that time there from Keegan Baker.
Bard's had some success bunting today. It'll be interesting to see if he does it here. There he goes.
Pulls it back. They check first. Safe.
And Weston Johnson's been playing in the dirt all day today. You can see it in his pants, behind home plate, and over on the base paths as well.
The 1-1, no outs. Looking for the bunt again. Gets it down, but will roll backwards. Brendan Bard playing his role, 0 for 3 today, but it's included with many bunts. Any type of sacrifice he can do for team gain.
Don't be fully surprised here if he squares again, even though he has 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Thinks about going, but doesn't. And that'll be strike 3. Big pickup for Baker, and he's pretty hyped up out there.
Yeah, starting that breaking pitch right on Bard's hip. Breaks back into the zone and kind of froze Bard. Big pickup there for Baker. Unfortunate for the Wonder Boys. Not being able to get that bunt down and have a man in scoring position with 1 out.
First pitch to Drew Vega is taken for a strike. He's 1 for 5 today. Lots of animosity in this game. Both coaches have been tossed. A little bit of chirping going on between the teams. You can tell they're both into it. And that's strike 2. Big cut. Both bullpens are feeling it.
Yeah, it's been a bullpen game for sure, and they're the ones who really have calmed it down these last few innings.
Check first. Back in time. Both dugouts are going crazy, trying to give their guys some motivation, keeping them in this game. Just ready to erupt when something big happens. That's taken for a ball.
Good eye there by Vega. Not chasing that one.
The 1-2, 1 out. Taken for a ball.
So easy to get ramped up in these positions as a hitter, especially with 2 strikes, chasing after those balls.
You got to stay calm, trust your mechanics. Ropes that one down the line, stays fair. Rounding the corner. They're going to send Johnston home. He rounds to home. Safe.
What speed from Johnston. Big time for him to go first to home on a line drive down the left field line. Clutch by Drew Vega. What a hit from the kid.
Drew Vega, 1 for 5 on the day. Now 2 for 6. Comes up huge in the bottom of the 10th. Tattoos a ball down the left line. And that brings in Johnston for the game-tying run. And we are now at 30 runs total.
Great at bat from Vega there, getting down 0-2 early, spitting on some balls, and then eventually getting his fastball and jumping all over it.
Zach Burrow up to the plate now. He's 2 for 6 on the day, batting .231. Got a runner in scoring position. Baker's in some trouble.
That one got him.
And Burrow takes a hit. That'll put 2 on.
Curveball got away from Baker there. Ran in and got Burrow. He even threw it behind Burrow, I think.
Cole Dawson up to the plate now. He's 3 for 6 today, batting .306. They're going to keep with Baker, it looks like. They do have some type of action going on in the pen.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's throwing, but someone's standing in there. Cole Dawson could be the hero here.
Cole Dawson takes the first pitch. What a game. 15-15. Bottom of the 10th. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on, second and first. Cole Dawson at the plate. Here's the pitch. Takes another ball, 2-0. It's funny how the yelling switches from side to side. Just a bit ago, you had the SWOSU dugout fired up when Baker was dealing. And now he is down 3-0 with 2 runners on, and the Tech dugout is letting them hear it.
Yeah, nobody wants to go home with this loss and the loss of the series after they split yesterday. It would certainly be a long bus ride home for SWOSU.
The 3-0, 1 out, 2 runners on. Cole Dawson at the plate. Takes a 4-pitch walk.
Good job on Cole's part. It's easy to swing in those situations because you're so juiced up. But he stays calm and takes his walk, takes his medicine. Now Deli can do anything. Baker has to come at Sardelli. Can't afford another walk. Infield's coming in now. Still no movement in the SWOSU bullpen. They're riding with Baker.
The senior Tyler Sardelli at the plate takes ball 1. Ducks on the pond. 1 out. It's the Deli versus the Baker. Fouled back. It's 1-1, 1 out.
Who's got the better goods? Deli or the bakery? I'll go Deli all day.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. Big cut from Sardelli. Can't connect. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that elevated fastball definitely looked juicy for Sardelli there. Couldn't quite connect on it, though.
15-15. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
I got him. For real. Seriously. Sardelli wants to hit anyway. You don't want the free one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the 10th. Sends a foul ball down the left line.
Tensions are certainly high here. We're feeling it up in the booth.
2 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 10th. Ball 3.
These are situations that you dream of as a kid in the backyard. Full count, bases loaded. And at bat to win the game.
Tyler Sardelli at the plate.
Walk-off.
Ball 4. A little anticlimactic, but that is the ball game.
And the Wonder Boys pull off a crazy comeback. Just an offensive story here today.
Tyler Sardelli with the game-winning walk. They played 10 innings of baseball, ends on a walk with bases loaded. How about that?
Now the coaches will be shaking hands
Without their own head coaches.
I don't know if
What a-
we could have asked for a better game here. Anticlimactic ending, but man, was it great.
Man, that's what baseball's all about. That's a fun time right there. And we'll be back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Arkansas Tech takes home the series against Southwestern Oklahoma. They win this game 16-15 in 10 innings. Ends on a game-winning walk with bases loaded. I'm Caden Hauser, joined by Jonah Procott. We'll see you next time.